guys, welcome to Shades Tube. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is July the 6th, 2024, 12:19 out here on the West Coast, and welcome to my channel, guys. I came back to actually do my actual live tonight. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me do this damn thing. Yeah, to give you my actual live that I did not get chance to do earlier. And I did tell you guys I was coming back, so I definitely wanted to keep to that. All right. So welcome to the live. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 106 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Woo! Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right, let me ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get some water and I'll be right back. Hold on. This allergy, y'all. Okay. Y'all, why do LL Cool J always be licking his lips? Dang. Ah, man. All right, y'all. So tonight we're going to be talking about the Sean Combs possibly being subjected to, actually subjected of a federal criminal. He could be the subject of a federal criminal investigation. All right. So we're going to talk about that briefly. And I think it may be feds related. Okay. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, just a little. And then I want to tell you guys about this, this news article about this girl's ex-boyfriend who beat her child until the little boy passed away. So we're going to talk about that as well and go over the weekly recap like always and any other news that we can slip in here really quickly. All right. So get you something to drink and a relaxing chair and let's check out Shades Tube, y'all. And don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I got to stop screaming because I am straight up hoarse. So the thing is that I will take off the entire weekend, and hopefully when I come back, no more beefing. Okay, because I remember Jermaine told me I had until Saturday. Today is Saturday. So let's keep it, beef free from now on. Point blank. Okay, because I'm trying to do my house, get it all done. Hell, the summer is almost over. Shit just started, y'all. And I'm just saying this is taking me so long to finish up this house. It's ridiculous. So I definitely want to be doing that versus sitting up here beefing with some irrelevant person. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing, if people don't add any value to your life and you don't see them unless you get online, it's not really worth beefing with. And that's on everything, you know? And I honestly think too, when people entertain things like that, even myself, I really do think sometimes people want to entertain it because honestly, I was thinking about that today when I went to work. And I was thinking about how peaceful it was, no beefing, no anything. And I said to myself, you know what, just stay away from that person's YouTube channel, period. You shouldn't even care what he says or anything else. Just stay away from his channel. Because if you stay away from his channel, you will not know what he say. I always say that. I tell you guys, when people stay away from people's channels, they are not going to know what that person say. And then that way, once you do it for a whole week, you start off a couple of days, and the next couple of days, and a whole week, and 2 weeks, then eventually you forget all about the person altogether, and you would never ever go back to that channel again. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because the only reason why I know what he says is if people tell me, then I go over there and look. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it, if you stay away from people's stuff, you don't have to entertain anything because you won't know about it. Okay, it's not like he's a big YouTuber and all this other shit. He's so small. And hell, he's look like he's smaller than me because my views are going up. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it, hardly nobody's watching in the first place. So why am I wasting my time anyway going over there? Like I said before, just do what you got to do legal wise. Okay, just do what you got to do legal wise, and it'll shut a lot of things down versus being on here wasting time going back and forth with somebody when you can have your whole house done. You know what I'm saying? And then I done got a little bit more horse messing around with this boy, on line earlier today, acting like an idiot with him and stuff. And then the sad thing too is that, and I know I got my reasons for going back and forth and things like that because of what he did. Hey, Jermaine. But the thing about it is when you really look at it in a grown type of way, it's really not a good look for either person. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, we are too damn grown. Over 50. Come on now. You really practically is close to 60. So I mean, it's time to grow up. You know what I'm saying? We're not kids. We're not 20. 20-year-olds. Some 20-year-olds don't even be beefing online with somebody that they used to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me, like I said, I'm gonna do exactly what Jermaine said. He said Saturday was it. So it is Saturday and it's it. And so hopefully when I come back on Monday to do my lives, I won't have to be bothered with any of that foolishness. But again, the key thing is me staying away from over there, checking it out. I don't have to check out anything. If somebody send me something that's inappropriate, then I just take it to the police, point blank, because there's no point. There's no point because I mean I think he likes that. So the thing is, there's no point. I think he feeds off of that. That probably turns him on, So it's just not even worth it. I don't want him anymore or anything else. So it's not really, worth it. And I'm gonna do exactly what Jermaine said because I don't want Jermaine coming out here pimp smacking me a couple times for being silly with this boy, Jermaine. We had a good time over there on DJ Q's in his live yesterday in on 4th of July. 4th of July was really off the chain. Tonight was too. It was pretty good. So I told him that I was going to talk about Sean Combs briefly. Hey, Bronze Flat Power Guy. Y'all make sure y'all show Bronze Flat Power Guy some love and support. And thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, happy and blessed Saturday. Happy weekend to you guys. All right. So as I was saying, I was telling DJ Q that I was going to go ahead and go over Sean Combs a little bit because I have been covering him. However, I'll let him finish it. All right. So I'm just going to start it and talk about his federal criminal investigation. All right. And then I'll just cover it briefly and then I'll let him finish it up tomorrow because he is going to go live. I don't be on the weekend. He can definitely take over on the weekend. And y'all can check out DJ Q on No All Truth, No Lies. Okay. So here we go. This is breaking news and topic time. Okay. And y'all, surprisingly, my views are going up on my regular videos, these topics, you know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty good thing, huh? That's really good. So YouTube is showing it, so I'm happy about that. You never know. I may become a big YouTuber. You just never know. This is so funny. You never know, though. You really never know. So I hope you guys all had a good day today. I definitely did. Like I said, I was over there on Q's in this live. I went to work, made my little money. Oh, somebody did give me a $30 tip tonight. Can y'all believe it? So that was a pretty good thing. Man, I've been racking up on these tips, man. Some good tips. Okay. And that's it. I was going to go to the movies, but I may do it sometime this weekend. If not this weekend, sometime next week, I'll go to the movie to see Will Smith and Martin Lawrence movie. All right. Did anybody go see that yet in the chat? I heard it was really, really good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go with Sean Combs first. Okay. While I got my voice. All right. So this is breaking news and topic time. And excuse my voice. Okay. This is what I get for screaming on the damn computer today with this termite. So here we go. Let's see here. Hold on. Why? I don't want to hear this shit. Let me go into the actual story because they got a damn video. I don't want to hear this video. Let me go to Google. Damn. Hold on. You already saw it, Bronze Flat Power God, how did you see it bootleg? I need to watch it like that. Where did you get that at? Hmm. I need to be watching like that. I don't have to worry about you know what for it. I remember. Let me tell y'all a story. I remember a long time ago. It was this dude selling videos, right? Oh, really? They used to have another one. I cannot remember the name of it because we used to watch movies from there. Um, one time this dude was selling some bootlegged videos or whatever the case is, and I remember him bringing us videos, right? And Dave would pay like $5 for them. Them damn videos used to be so damn cloudy. Now every now and then he would bring some good ones. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they would be all cloudy. You can barely see stuff. You know what? You would actually see people getting up in the audience. So that would let you know that the people are basically recording the movie while they're at the movie theater. Okay. And then you would see people getting up, you would see people waving their hands, all types of shit. That was a trip back then. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they have advanced now. Now I believe the video quality is way, way better. It's almost like being at the movies. But it's crazy how things have advanced, you know what I'm saying? All these years and stuff. Not too many years, but it's been a huge improvement from the 80s and the 90s, and even the early 2000s. Okay, so anyway, it says Sean Combs is the subject of a federal criminal investigation. Okay, so let's do it right here. Let's look at this one instead. So this is according to a DEAD line. Okay, so anyway, according to NBC News, which cited two sources who are familiar with Combs' legal troubles, okay? And they are constantly going on and on and on and on with new allegations and everything. I just gave you guys a new lawsuit a couple of days ago. The lady said that Sean Combs allegedly groomed her and had her, groomed her to be ex trafficked. All right. So yeah, that's a hot ass mess. But anyway, the same sources confirmed that a federal grand jury in the Southern District of New York is hearing evidence as part of the investigation. No details have leaked on what is being looked at. Now, a spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office declined to comment. Combs' lawyers did not respond to a request for comment. Now, there it is. Okay. So wait a minute. They said this is the next step in the process for Mr. Combs as the investigation continues. A law enforcement official with knowledge of the grand jury proceedings told Deadline this evening. Now, the official also confirmed that Sean Combs and his attorneys were formally notified last week of the grand jury, as NBC reported. Now, NBC defined Combs' status as a subject of an investigation as someone who is within the scope of a criminal investigation, according to legal experts. An individual is designated a target when prosecutors likely intend to seek an indictment from the grand jury against the person. Now, there is no indication anything is imminent, NBC reported, adding that Combs has not received a target letter, the sources said. The Southern District of New York is not required to send one. All right. And like we know, Combs has been under fire for at least the last 7 months. Several women have come forward with actual assault allegations capped by the surface seen in May of a video obtained by CNN showing him beating his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. Now, as we know, Combs settled a federal lawsuit filed by Cassie last November. All right. Combs has also been stripped of honors by Howard University and had a reality project dropped by Hulu. He also divested his stake in his former company, Revolt. All right, so he has done a lot of stuff, within these last few months because I'm thinking that he may, he could be possibly going to prison. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying the way he is erasing all his stuff on Instagram, social media, something else he did. I can't remember what he did, but all these little moves he's making and stuff, it just seems like he's getting prepared for something big, at least in my opinion. Oh, they don't? Oh, okay. So let's read some of these comments right here, y'all. What is this person talking about? She said there's not enough money or apologies in my world to accept. Yes, he has kids, boys and girls. He don't have common sense. Like his sons are just like him. They are all ex-offenders. Wow. They what this lady is writing. They dollars is what keeping them in the streets, not in jail. Stop settling for lawsuit dollars. Okay. Tanya said he is definitely, in my opinion, a toxic person, and the allegations against him proves it. He is, in my opinion, arrogant, manipulative, in a abusive man. Okay. Okay, somebody said if you know, you know, feds don't arrest unless they 90% sure they will win. Have to have solid evidence to convict or just wasting your tax dollars. All right, and I agree. You when you are dealing with the federal government, the feds, FBI, you definitely have to have everything together. Okay, because they're not going to waste their time on some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a prior record, though, they do be more willing to look into stuff if you provide them with some information, that may make them think that they need to check it out. It just all depends. So that's the daggone trip. And do you guys think that Sean Diddy Combs could be possibly going to prison? So if he is facing a criminal investigation, like I said, it's a slight possibility if he's found guilty that he may be joining R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? If this is true, if these allegations are true, you know, um, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, if he has to go in front of the grand jury, he can almost guarantee that he's probably going to be spending some time in prison. And I wonder how long with all those ex trafficking, allegations and extra abuse. He has a lot to be afraid of, actually, in my opinion. And I think he's probably getting prepared just in case he does. That's why he probably erased all his social media, and then he did something else this week. I can't remember what it was, but he did something else major this week as well. He did a lot of stuff. So to me, it just seems like he's preparing for something. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like he's preparing for something. But if he did do all of these allegations that everybody is saying, I don't feel sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? If he actually did these things, because at a point of listen, when you get money and you get power, I don't understand why these people be doing all this weird stuff to put that in jeopardy. But I will keep you guys posted when I get new information regarding this. And like I said, DJ Q is going to be talking about Sean Combs in depth tomorrow. So you guys may want to go over there and check out No Lies. What's the name is? Let me look and see. Because y'all know I'm half asleep at night. Okay, let's see. Let me see what this channel is called. It's All Truth, No Lies. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all check him out tomorrow to find out more about Sean Combs and things like that. All right, so now we're gonna go to this next story about the little boy. Let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so this is according to crime, law and crime. All right. A 28-year-old man in Nevada is accused of unaliving his girlfriend's 17-month-old son. That is tripped. I'm going to put his link up there in a minute. Now, this man, this 28-year-old, allegedly beat the little boy to you know what, and what the medical examiner said was one of the worst cases of abuse he had ever seen. Now, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out why this nutty fruitcake felt like he needed to do all of this. He got so frustrated with a child or with the mom, and he decided to go there and beat this little boy unalive. Anyway, Christian Rabino was taken into custody last week and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of child abuse or neglect, resulting in serious bodily harm and the slaying of young, what is this name? Kaya Tesaro. That is tripped out, y'all. Man. Now, officers with the Las Vegas Police Department on June the 1st responded to a 911 call regarding a toddler who was not breathing. Las Vegas CBS affiliate KLAS reported. Now, upon arriving at the scene, first responders located the child, later identified as Kaya, and they immediately transported him to the Summerlin Pediatrics emergency room for treatment. Now, at the hospital, doctors reportedly found that Kaya was suffering from bruising to his head and multiple brain bleeds, believed to be caused by non-accidental trauma, likely due to violent shaking. One of the doctors told authorities that the abuse was one of the worst cases he had ever seen in his career. The child had also suffered a broken leg that likely being caused by a large amount of force, the station reported. Now, why would you get so mad you would do all this to a little bitty 17-month-old baby? Now, hold on, according to a report from Henderson, Nevada, Fox affiliate KVVU, Moniz Rambino spoke to officers at the hospital, saying that he was watching Kaya and decided to call 911 because the boy began having trouble breathing and then stopped breathing. He said that Kaya for the past few days had been sick with a fever. Now, Kaya's mother reportedly told hospital staff that he had recently fallen off the bed. However, medical personnel noted in their report that the boy's injuries were not consistent with such a fall. At the hospital on June the 1st, the child was placed on life support. He passed on from his injuries and was taken off of life support on June the 6th and pronounced unalive. His organs were donated to help other children in need. Okay, so and that's according to his family. Now, KLAS reported that a witness spoke to police and told them that Moniz was responsible for Kaya's injuries and that the boy's mother lied about him falling off the bed. The witness added that Moniz also convinced Kaya's mother that her son did not need to go to the hospital for treatment. This man is sick. Anyway, during another interview, Kaya's mother reportedly admitted that she had seen Moniz physically abuse Kaya on at least one occasion. Moniz became frustrated with Kaya's inability to walk on his own and planted Kaya's feet first on the floor, police said. The violent outburst resulted in both of Kaya's legs being broken, KVVU reported. Now, she also allegedly saw Moniz become frustrated with Kaya's crying and violently shaking him at least once. Moniz is currently being held at the Clark County Detention Center without bond. He is scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing on August the 7th, records show. Also, a GoFundMe page has been set up for the little boy to raise money for his funeral expenses. All right, so you just go to GoFundMe on Google, right? Just type that on Google, right? And then the name of the article, the GoFundMe says, it says, help us honor Kaya Tesoro memory. Okay. And so far they have already raised $18,000 too. That's pretty good. So let's read. Let's see if I got any comments here. I don't think so. Yes, I do. So let's read a couple of these comments. Man, I can barely keep my eyes open. Okay, so Shantina, the hell his name is Shantina. The hell is really going on here? But anyway, how come the mother who allowed this monster to do this to her baby on more than one occasion has not been arrested? She needs to be, because she was covering for him, talking about the baby fell off the bed. I don't know why women do this. Maybe she was scared of him though. Maybe he beat her too and she was afraid. But still, if you know this man that you call a boyfriend is abusing your child, you need to call somebody about that. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. A lot of people want to know the answer to that, point blank. Why did she allow this monster to do this to her baby on more than one occasion? Okay, so Glenn said, lock that horrible mother up. She knew what was going on. There is so sad that a mother would choose a psychopath over her children or child. And I agree. You cannot this goes for men and women. You cannot put boyfriends and girlfriends and things like that above your kids. You know what I'm saying? And then the most saddest part is that this man had abused Kaya before, okay, and the mom still tolerated him, and then tried to basically take up for him, saying that the baby fell off the bed or something. When in reality, he broke the baby's legs and stuff like that. Another commenter said, I think donating the child's organs was a wonderful thing to do. Now donate those of the parents as well. That was a good ass comment. Okay. So again, since the mom knew about her boyfriend, how abusive he is, he did it before, I blame her as well. I really do. Because she could have been trying to get herself out of that situation, make sure she's protecting her baby and everything. If you're with a guy or woman and they're hitting on you and abusing you, I'm thinking that the kids will be next. I'm really thinking that. Don't even make any sense. It really doesn't. Let's see what else they said here. Luthera said, this is pretty sad that a child was over abused at this age and nothing was done for him. And now he's passed away. It is truly sad that no one did anything. Okay, I guess she was relating to a story she went through. So Mark says, sorry folks, I can't comment. After one story of child abuse followed by another, I'm out of words. I'm out of words to explain how I feel about people who hurt children. Like I said before, people who do crimes aimed at kids and teenagers and things like that, I honestly believe that they should just automatically get him 20 years. Okay. 20 years flat. And I think when they start doing this type of stuff, some crimes will definitely decrease. When they stop being so damn lenient and throw these people in those jail cells for a while, I I know they will stop doing all this weird stuff. I really do. But anyway, my prayers are sending out to Kaya's mom and to his other family members and stuff like that. And my condolences are expressed out as well. And I definitely hope that justice is served on this dude, for abusing this child and unaliving this child. It does not even make any sense. And as women, especially, we definitely have to look at the warning signs, of a dude, especially, if he's controlling, loud, if he's threatening you or whatever the case is, you definitely need to be checking him out and figuring out a way to get away from him, point blank, because it does not make sense. And every day I get stories like this where either the mom is doing something to the kids or either it's the dad. When you have children, the children want to feel safe around you, okay, and protected. It's a shame when the children's own parents are the ones that are abusing them or unaliving them. That didn't make no sense. You're supposed to protect your kids, not abuse them. Simple as that. And again, like I said, I do send my condolences to the family and all of that. Even the mom, and my prayers are with them. Oh man. And hopefully justice is served on this dude completely, 100%, because he definitely needs to be incarcerated for the rest of his daggone life. And that's on everything. Okay. So now we just go ahead and do weekly wrap up, y'all. We're doing pretty good on the time. We've been on here for 32 minutes. Pretty good. Pretty good timing. Oh, and I want to thank you, Jermaine, for that, what you did earlier. I appreciate you. Okay, let's go ahead and go over some things that we talked about this week, excluding the one thing, because we already know that I talked about that. We're not even going to go into that tonight. So I think I erased some of the stories, but we talked about a lot of stuff this week, even though I had to interchange some other foolishness. We did get a chance to really talk about a couple of topics. And I did tell you guys about Uber and Lyft. I'm sorry. Uber and Lyft, they are paying their drivers $32.50 per hour. Plus, they are getting paid holidays, I think, and sick pay or something like that. So 32 an hour, y'all, is pretty good ass money. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good, thing to do. And they are thinking about, well, California is trying to get that as well versus us getting just P22. Okay. So there you go. I did tell you guys a lot about that. And so this is just a recap. I'm not going to go into the full story. If you want to know more about it, you can just go to Newsbreak or either you can go to CNN.com. All right. So let's see what else we didn't talk about. That. I think I erased a lot of stuff. I can't even remember everything I talked about. Yeah, I don't remember everything that I talked about. Let's see. I can't even remember everything that I talked about this week because it was so much. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but we covered a lot of stuff. I do know that. I definitely know that. And since I can't remember every story that we covered for the weekly recap, I think I talked about. Let's see. I did talk about Giuliana. I mean, excuse me, Giuliani, and I talked about his license being basically revoked. Okay, and I think what else did I say about that, man? I can't remember, but I did talk about the license being taken. All right, and we talked about him saying that some years ago, back in the 80s, I believe. I don't think in the 80s he cared for Trump back then because he was trying to do some things back then to this dude. So I don't know when they actually became friends, but back then it doesn't seem like they were friends, according to that article that I was reading. So we did cover that a little bit. We of course we talked about Sean Diddy Combs, his latest lawsuit allegations, not his latest lawsuit in the allegations, that's bringing forth another lawsuit. We talked about the girl saying that he was grooming her into ex trafficking. Okay. She also claimed that she had ex with some people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hot ass mess on behalf of Sean Combs, allegedly. All right. And I'm trying to think what else we talked about. Mm, I really don't know because I made a mistake and erased my daggone stuff off my phone. But we definitely went over a lot of good topics. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and go over a little bit more breaking news that I can tell you guys about. Let me tell you, this crazy woman. I guess I don't know where they met at online or in person. Anyway, she befriended him because he had just won $30 million in the Florida lottery. Okay, um, this is crazy. Let's see. So it says a woman convicted of ordering Florida's lottery winner, Abraham Shakespeare, has said she isn't guilty and blames her legal team for the verdict. So Dee Dee Moore said that she would never harm anyone. She said she would never harm another human being, and that she likes Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Disney. The 41-year-old gave her interview to News, ABC News, while in prison in a cell block cafeteria at the Lowell Correctional Institute in Florida, where she is currently serving a life sentence. Damn, a life sentence? Anyway, she does continue to maintain her innocence and has done so since the beginning of her first trial more than a decade ago. Now, in 2012, Dee Dee Moore was found guilty of first-degree murder and possessing and discharging a firearm after prosecutors argued that she swindled and then unalived Shakespeare, who was 47 at the time. Let's see what else they say about that. Hmm. So let's just tell the story about that, okay? So Moore became friends with Shakespeare before he disappeared in 2009, 3 years after winning $30 million in the Florida lottery. By 2009, Shakespeare had used much of his winnings to pay off the mortgages of family and friends. That's where you make a mistake at right there. At times, he simply just gave money away to those who asked for it. Now, Moore had agreed to manage the little money he had left, but instead, prosecutors said she stole his winnings and unalived him. Now, police said he was shot twice in the chest with a 38 caliber pistol in April 2009. This is crazy. He wasn't reported missing until November 2009. His unalived body was found on January the 10th under a slab of cement. After authorities spent days digging in the woods on a rural property in that region. Mm-mm-mm. Now, Shakespeare's friend and boss at the barbershop where he worked, Greg Smith, gave strong evidence in the trial. He helped police as a secret undercover operative to gather evidence against her. Now, using an audio recording device that he fashioned himself in a Red Bull can to record his conversations with Moore. In an interview with 2020, Smith showed how he rigged the can. He said that Dee Moore catch can. Well, he said, no, that's the Dee Moore catch can. Okay, that's weird. So, let's see. Somebody said they saw his story. Abraham was poor, limited education. He won the lottery. He was he was a giver. He was kind and he trusted her and she unalived him. I don't know. First of all, I don't even know why certain states, require that you show yourself when you win the lottery. And also when you get money like that, you have to be very, very cautious because people will try to use you, women or men, to try to talk to you just because they know you're rich. And they will just basically, get your money. And next thing you know, you back poor again. So you got to definitely be cautious when you meet these people online and check out the ingredients in your shampoos and things like that. Y'all, what the hell am I talking about? As I said, when you meet people, you just got to be cautious, y'all, okay? Basically, okay? You have to be cautious when you meet people, period, okay? What the hell was I just talking about, y'all? For real, for real. I always get up on this damn live at nighttime and be saying shit that don't even make no sense. Okay. Yeah, if I won the lottery, I would probably move far away too. Y'all, what the hell was I talking about? I'm telling you, y'all know I be sitting up here with my eyes closed, right? And so sometimes I be sitting up here with my eyes closed, I'll be almost asleep. You can tell when I get sleepy because I start talking like that. You know what I'm saying? This is so weird. My ass, I know I just said something about some shampoo. But if I did, I don't know why they make people, you know, show themselves and they got to reveal the names of the winners and things like that. And what I was saying is that people have to be cautious when they win a lot of money like that. You got to, know who you are basically associating yourself with because people be trying to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? This girl set him up and then ended up, taking his money, unaliving him, then taking his money. If I read that story correctly, because my ass was half asleep when I read that too. And it's just a shame, this happened way back in 2012. But the thing is that, it's still things like this basically happens now. You know, people win a lottery, they meet people, they end up people end up taking their money or unaliving them or some weird stuff like that. So you got to be very cautious, like I said, when you win a lump sum of money, and the public know and relatives know, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I remember some years ago, maybe like right during CV shutdown at the Pachanga Casino in Temecula, there was an old woman who won some money, right? And I think the old woman went to the bathroom, and unfortunately, two other people were in there, and they basically went in the bathroom because they was watching this old lady all night, I guess. And they went in there and they tried to take her purse, and then I don't know if she resisted or not, but I know one thing: the other lady beat this old lady so bad that she ended up beating her, and she was unalive. You know what I'm saying? All because they wanted to steal this old lady's money that she had just won at the casino. And so, like I said, people would do almost anything when they know you got money or if you are rich. And that's why some people, heck yeah, that's why some people, you know, that's why some people do what they do, y'all. Okay. If I was on a TV show, man, but I'm trying to cover it up, kind of, cool. I'm trying to cover it up, y'all. Just put it like that, man. I don't know how people be doing these lives all damn day and night. 4 and 5, 6 hours and stuff like that. They be super late, especially on the on the East Coast. I mean, like right now on the East Coast, like it's like 3 or 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 something in the morning, and these people be up online. doing a live, y'all. I mean, it just be so crazy because I'm like, damn, I've been fell asleep trying to do the damn live. You know what I'm saying? Man. And I only got like let's see, probably 4 hours of sleep last night because when I got off this live yesterday, y'all know what I went to do. I went in here and started doing stuff in my bedroom, you know. But tonight when I get off this live, I'm just gonna go take a shower and just go straight to bed so I can get up in the morning and do, the rest of my living room, my tablescape. And then I may try to do some of my bedroom before I leave. I don't know for sure because the time go by so dead going quick. I bet you are. Shit, I wish I could be in mine. I got a Apple iPad, but I have to go get it because my friend, I got to go get it because she had it for a long time. I just bought it last year. She had it majority of the time. Shit, I got to go get that from her and stuff and everything. And I probably would never do a live or anything on it. It just depends on me. It just depends on how good it does and stuff. But I probably wouldn't do one in no bed because I'll really fall asleep then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all these horrible stories, man. And when you start talking about this stuff just automatically come up on your phone. You know what I'm saying? This is horrible. A little dog overheats and passes on a airplane. Okay, fam, they shouldn't be leaving those animals in that compartment that they leave them in. Goodness, 4-year-old dog. Mm-mm-mm. I think they should have just drove. Shit, if they could have. Let's see where they leaving from. Let's see. I guess they couldn't. Let's see. From Hawaii to Portland, Oregon. So yeah, that's sad, y'all. That is so sad. Mm-mm-mm. Cute little dog too. This man crying and stuff right here on camera. She is too. Both of them are. Damn. Oh, that was a cute little dog. Hmm. Yep. That's sad. That's a sad little story, but mm-mm-mm. They said Hawaii is not dog friendly. I did not know that. You are not allowed to have them out of the carrier at all at the airport. Only in the pet relief area. But damn, it may have been better if they just would have gave the dog away then. Damn. Because at least the dog would still be alive. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't take your pets and you just need to find a good home for them because, like in this case, the pet ended up being unalive because he overheated in the compartment or wherever they had him at, which is a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, sometimes you have to, go ahead and just find a new home and, at least your dog will still be alive. Because it's like people, once you are gone, there's no coming back. You know what I'm saying? There's no coming back. It was a horrible accident today, not too far from me. It's hot as hell in here, man. And I'm not letting that window up because that damn grasshopper may still be out there. Y'all, he was on my window. I think he is still out there. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. I don't see him, but shit, I can't trust him. I can't because I thought he was gone before. And when I get off my live, I saw him. Okay. So I'm not letting my window up over there because I'm scared of those grasshoppers. Because I don't know why I think he can get through the screen. Anything is possible. So I'm gonna leave that window down. Forget that shit. But it was a horrible accident today. On this over there in Temecula. And I had to make a little makeshift fan. It's hot in here. And the police had the entire street just about blocked off, okay? And the person's car, y'all, was messed up. All right, Jermaine, I know. It was messed up, y'all. It was like cut in half. I'm wondering if the dude or woman passed on in that pickup. It was probably a man because it was it was horrible, man. I don't know why people drive so crazy. It's like they don't realize that an accident can happen and they can become unalive. That's crazy. And once something like that happens, it's too late. Shit, that's why I don't rush anymore. I'm not rushing do anything because once you get in an accident, you can't take shit back. Once you get hurt or you unalive somebody or you unalive yourself, you can't take crap back. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's over. I had to fan a little bit, y'all, because it's hot in here. Shit. I got the other window open. I could open the other side. Let's see. Oh no, I don't know how to do that. I have to do it from the other way. But yeah. But if I turn the air conditioner down, then I'll be cold again. So, but it's hot over here sometimes, because I can't put this window up over here or anything. Because like this air coming from this mountain is pretty nice. But like I said though, time is too valuable. Life is short. We just cannot be out here driving like we crazy and wasting it doing stupid stuff like beefing with people online and beefing with people in person and just wasting a lot of damn time. You know what I'm saying? It's just not really, in all reality, it's really not worth it. Okay. Let me wake all the way up. Okay. It's not really worth it. Okay. Let's keep it real. Just think about it. You're beefing with someone, right? Especially like a significant other or something like that, or somebody you used to talk to and you broke up. What is that really going to accomplish? Let's keep it real. Let's talk like we are intelligent now. What is that really going to accomplish? You're online talking about a person, they're online talking about you. You're both revealing information. Now, when you get sane people to watch these type of things, especially when it involves people who used to talk or something like that, sane people know it's ridiculous. All right. Especially if the people who are beefing is overly grown. It really looks ridiculous. I remember seeing Jerry Springer. You guys remember that? And you got grown ass people up on Jerry Springer beefing. And I used to be laughing at some of it and then shaking my head at some because I'm like, these old ass people sitting up here back and forth, back and forth. If you guys don't like each other, just leave one another alone. It's simple. And see, here on the YouTube universe, it's pretty much simple. You just block each other and never go to each other pages again. And one thing about that blocking feature on here, once you utilize blocking, you don't see a damn thing that they do. And they don't see anything you do unless you go by a troll name and you go check them out. Otherwise, they don't see your messages, they don't see you, and you don't see them. You don't see their pages and they don't see yours. So it's very easy to avoid people on social media. And when you don't do these things, it means that you're not trying to avoid them, point blank. Because I have blocked a few people and I don't see them at all. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. If they do be here, they be under troll names. I don't see them at all. Okay. I don't see their pages. I don't see their comments. Like even when I be in chats, some people I block, I can see other people talking to them, but I don't see their messages or anything. You know what I'm saying? And they don't see mine. So online, when you have people beefing, I'm telling you, they do it because they want to. Simple as that. And they're doing it because they want to. Because if you don't want to be involved in that type of mess, you just block people. And if the other person does not want to be involved in it, they can just block you. And guess what? You guys will never see each other again or anything else. Because it's really a waste of time to be sitting up on YouTube consistently going back and forth, especially if you talk to the person and then you guys are both revealing intimate details about each other, talking about each other. And the sad thing about it is this right here, especially for guys who likes to, um, belittle women and things like that when they're not talking to them anymore. How you gonna talk about the female when you was just talking to her? What does that say about you? I mean, you can say the same thing about the woman too. How you gonna be talking about him when you was just talking to him? So for me, it's just all BS. Okay, point blank. It's all BS. You got two people who are basically mad at each other and they going back and forth. And it's immature as hell. And people just need to grow up, period. Including myself in this entire situation. You cannot be sitting up here wasting time because all this time I've been sitting up here beefing with this clown, especially today for 4 hours. I could have been downstairs fixing up my damn house, unpacking my stuff. Now, add up all the hours that I spent doing this online since March. my whole entire house could be done. And then he could have accomplished some things himself versus being up here going back and forth and starting arguments. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for everybody to grow up, honestly, you know, and go on and move on with your life. Time is too short. Any day could be your last day. I hear so many people saying, I don't care if I pass on. But yet, when the time comes, they be begging the Lord to stay alive. So for me, I really don't care what other people do. For me, I'm going to value my time and use it a little bit more wisely because today, you know, it was, doing my live wasn't a waste of time, but the topic was, okay? The topic was because this person is never going to stop. So, I can just pull myself from the situation as long as he does not do no stupid stuff where I do have to, you know, get involved. But little bitty shit talking about me, saying my feet is ugly, weird shit like that, it's not even worth entertaining no more for real. Because my life is going good. As I have always said before, my feet look pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I look pretty decent. I'm healthy, besides the hypertension, which I have had since I was basically 29. So, I mean, everything is going okay in my life. I'm happy. Um, I have a nice house. I live in a nice city. My car is nice. I got, little things going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much okay. I don't need the negativity in my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody starting up foolishness and I got to sit up here and cuss like a sailor and go off and act ghetto. That's not a good look. It really isn't. And we don't need to let people make us um, do all this weird shit, especially some damn body we done met online that we never met in person. Like the police said today, which I have to go back on Monday, you can easily solve this situation. You can easily solve this situation. And then if it keeps on going on, then you take legal steps because all in all, it's not even really worth it. Like I said before, it's not really worth it. Wasted days going back and forth. And I'm not gonna lie, I know I'd be funny as hell. And, I know I'd be bodying the person and everything else. But the thing is that honestly, we are just too damn old. Let's keep it real. All right. And I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not uneducated or any of those things. So I don't need to be up here, you know, doing all this type of stuff with this person, you know? Because it's not really necessary when all you have to basically do is block. Just block. That damn feature works very well. I have blocked so many people and I don't basically see these people. They can still be here, but I don't really see them. They can go up underneath a troll name. But anytime, if you're a YouTube creator and you blocking people and say they take another name and come onto your page as a troll, when they start talking, you'll know it's that person, and then you just go ahead and block them or ban them from your channel. And they're gonna eventually get tired of making different profiles, coming over there messing with you or anything else. Especially if you don't, you know, if you don't acknowledge them. If you don't acknowledge a person, they're eventually gonna get tired. And if they don't, people are going to start looking at them like they are dumb. Hmm. Because why would you keep on messing with someone if they're not paying you any attention at all? Doesn't even make no sense. It's not even worth it. In reality, it really isn't. Okay. Now today I went shopping a little bit. I went shopping, and I will be showing that stuff in my next haul. But I got some cute shit. Let me tell y'all something straight up. At Home Store has a great ass sale, 75% off. Hobby Lobby has a great ass sale. They doing 40 to 50% off on wall decor and certain table decors and things like that. So those are some good stores that you may want to check out this weekend if you are into shopping. Again, it's Hobby Lobby and at Home Store. They got some good deals. Even Target and Walmart do. These people are already putting out Halloween decor. Can you believe that? It's July and they are already putting up Halloween decor. I'm like, every year they get earlier and earlier. Damn, can we just get through the summer first? And shit, you would think they would put that stuff up like around October, not October, around August versus now. But honestly, the year is almost half over, y'all. It's already July. We got 5 more months to go. All right. And then it's going to be 2025. And if you guys want to live to see that, if everybody wants to live to see that, we definitely have to practice more. We have to practice bringing more positive energy around us, you know, and eliminating people who cause trouble and problems for us, and eat better and take care of yourself and exercise and stretch and have a positive mindset and, just do the things that you need to do so you can basically live to see the next year and also to be, healthy. Because you just don't want to just live, you want to be healthy. A lot of people are living, but they're not healthy. And when your health be going, it's not really a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say, you know, um, it's good to grow old, right? But me, when I start getting 65 or 70, I hope to still be healthy because I can't even imagine going through some of the stuff that some of these elderly people be going through. Then when I see them, some of them can barely move around, But overall, we have to learn how to be a little bit more happier. Can't let bills, people, problems, health problems, family problems, relationship problems, jobs, schools, whatever. We cannot be letting these things, you know, bring us to a point in our life where we, are just unhappy and miserable. Okay, we can't. You know, some things that we know we can change, you just have to make a plan and write that plan down and then figure out how you can accomplish whatever goals you are trying to accomplish. It's always good to write stuff down because when you write it down, you're more likely to do these things. It's just like every week, we do a budget because when you write down a budget, right, when you write it down and you see, everything you need to do, it's just better to do a budget like that than basically straight off your head, because straight out of your head and you do a budget, sometimes you go over and things like that. It's just better to write it down and then, go ahead and figure out what you need to do and pay and things like that and go from there. It's always better to write things down. Even when I used to teach, I used to tell my kids, go ahead and write this 10 times, because when you write stuff over and over again and then you're obviously reading it, you retain it better. When I homeschool my son, I do that right now. You know, I'll make him do certain things over and over again so he can retain it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. And even grown ups should do that to keep their minds alert, and so they can also remember stuff, you know, and know what's important and what's least important. Point blank. Hmm. But yep. Man, I got all these mics on, y'all. Y'all just don't know. So this weekend, I don't know what I'll be doing. I may go see Will Smith movie, him and Martin Lawrence movie, or I just may basically, I'm gonna go to work, but I may basically just be doing this house so I can get everything done. Hey, Tiara, it's cool. It's cool. Better late than never. I'll be on here a couple more minutes. It's late as ever too. But I'm just randomly talking now because I already talked about the two stories and stuff, the topics and everything. I'm just randomly talking because I was basically falling asleep. My ass be talking about some weird shit when I be falling asleep, y'all. I'm just glad I don't say no crazy stuff because I could be saying something weird. Hold on, this is a recall. Let me see. Hold on, let me see what this is right here. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Well, they talk about this. Everybody already know this about sanitary products could contain toxic um, metals, including lead, arsenic, and cadmium. CADMIUM. All right, so we already know this. That's why I use organic everything because we already know that sanitary products have so many ingredients in it and things like that. It also have some type of chlorine in it, and you can definitely be allergic to that. It can cause a lot of different allergic reactions in that region, which can also spread throughout. You know what I'm saying? So they're just not safe. Allegedly, they're not safe because of all the chemicals. That's why it's more better to get more natural products. Because I use all natural products because of my allergies and stuff like that. But they're telling us old news. We already know that tampons, sanitary pads have these chemicals in it. You know, yes. And I wish I could see it at home so I can relax and watch it. But the only way you're gonna sit at home is only one way. But yeah, until it gets on the thing at home. You didn't know they had another Bad Boys out. Yeah, Bad Boys, Bad Boys. Will Smith. I saw him in a video that he was talking to people outside or somebody outside, him and Martin Lawrence. And I was like, Will, you looking really good, dude. Hell, you looking younger and stuff. I mean, he was looking really good. He almost reminded me of himself when I met him back in 2013. You know, like I said, he still look good. He looks a little bit older, but he still looks good. He's still taking care of himself pretty good and all that. So that's pretty good and stuff. But I definitely want to go see Bad Boys because I heard it was really really good, and they definitely made a lot of money too. I wonder what does it feel like to have millions and millions of dollars and you obtained it legal wise. Because for me, obtaining something, you know, um, illegally, you got to always look over your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And you got to always be watching everything. You be always on your pins. You always be, you know, shaky. Like you always think people are watching you. You always just feel like you may get caught. Shit, point blank. So I don't think I could ever live like that ever. Oh, do you? Yeah, I be basically watching Tubi because they be having all these old sitcoms on it, like LL Cool J's sitcom. Um, we got a lot of stuff. Sanford and Son, the other Sanford and Son. They have the PJs. One time I watched the PJs. Um, they have all these different damn little channels and stuff for TV shows. And the movies are a little bit corny, but overall, I still like the channel because it's totally free. And I let my daughter use my Hulu account, and I got tired of telling her, when she logs out, then I log in because you really don't supposed to be sharing. You don't supposed to share that service. The what is it called? The Hulu thing. But we still do. We all still share it and stuff. So I don't really watch it that much now because I be pretty much watching Tubu. So what is it called? Tubi, and I got it on now. But I got on All of Us. That's what's the name of this show? Yeah, let me see. I can't remember the name of it. Let's see if it'll come up. It's with LL Cool J. Y'all remember this show? And with Debbie Allen and all them. Some, not all of them. Some people, I tell you what, some are miserable, and that's because they was miserable anyway. Okay, before they got the money. All right, before they got the money, they was like that. If you are well rounded and you are happy within, and you make good moves and associate yourself around good quality of people and stay away from drugs, alcohol, and all this other weird shit people like to do, I think you can be happy with money. Okay, because when we were doing really, really good, hell, it just made it even better for me. I'm not gonna lie. It just made it even better. But then you got to realize this. I am happy on the inside. All right. And so some rich people, they are missing that. They're not happy within. So that's why they be so miserable. All right. But nobody can ever convince me that it's not good to have money, because when you got money, you can take care of everything you need to take care of. You can buy yourself glasses if you need it. You go get your car fixed whenever you need to. You don't have to wait. It's just overall better. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? Who, like I be telling people, that I be meeting, who wants to envision themselves being poor forever? Let's keep it real. Struggling. I refuse to be struggling and doing that shit. I don't even want to have that type of mindset. Because when you have that type of mindset and you speak all that shit all the time that you're going to be poor, you're speaking that shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? Money can't, let me tell you something. Money can contribute to your happiness, okay? It cannot buy happiness, but it can contribute to that. Okay. Like I said before, when you have money, and again, like I said, just told you guys, when Dave checks be good, and they stay consistent like that with him being an owner operator, it's like we got some damn money. I'm not gonna lie. And so I'd be even happier because the bills are all paid. I don't have to worry about nothing. If anything go wrong with my car, I go get it fixed immediately. I do that anyway, but I'm just saying, I don't have to worry about, going to a savings account or borrowing the money from a loan or some bullshit like that. When you got money, you can just go ahead and pay it. You know what I'm saying? You can go buy your clothes if you need it, whatever you need. You can afford to take time off from work, or you can start your own business. You know what I'm saying? And I would still get a business loan, so I can get at least a year's salary just in case my business don't take off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually take a business from 6 months to a year for you to know how your business is going to function, how well it would do and things like that. It usually take that long. So a lot of times when people get a business loan, they will borrow enough money to cover paying their employees as well for at least the first 6 months, or a year if the business, just in case the business, don't do good or don't do as well as you expected it to do. And sometimes it take a business a year, just to reach its potential and stuff like that. Because I be talking to people who own businesses and they be telling me stuff. And then plus my degree is business management, okay? Entrepreneurship. That's what my degree is. So it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of stuff, but it's all about that mindset. I hear people all the time quoting that scripture incorrectly when they say money is the root of all evil. It does not say that like that. Okay. It can be, it's the person who has the money, right? Um, I forget how the scripture goes, but it doesn't say money is the root of all evil. It says something totally a little different. It says something a little bit different. All right. But money itself cannot be evil because money itself is not a person. It's a thing. Okay, it's not alive. The person who got the money is the one that get evil. They was already probably halfway there anyway. So when they got that daggone money, they just got worse. And there's a lot of people out there, sadly to say, there are a lot of people, they are just like that. Let's see what TR said. Yeah, I used to watch. I didn't watch it when it came on, but one day I saw it in the heat of the night, and I was like, this seemed like a pretty good show. So I started watching it off of I think Hulu or somewhere like that, and Matlock too. But I think Matlock is the one. Well, you know what? Matlock is the one that I used to watch every night on TV Land. Somebody told me it's on Tubi, but I forgot to check. I'm about to check to see today. But Madlock remind me because my dad used to like Madlock, and I remember the music, so that's why I started watching it just to get that flashback feeling from then. You know what I'm saying? Right. Don't put money before God. You got that? Right. The love of money is the root of all evil, not money is the root of all evil. People say it backwards so much. It's the love. If you love money, more than anything else, that's what is the root of all evil, loving money. Right. I know that's right. I wouldn't either. I'm not putting that, please. Because when that money goes, it's it. And then like, when people do that, that's another reason why people be going through so much, because they just be tripping me out with their perception of God. And then you wonder why so many people be unhappy and going through stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not rich or anything, right? Just regular. And so therefore, um, it is what it is. But I'm still happy. You see what I'm saying? I'm still happy within. I'm not sad or anything else. If I passed on next week, I would probably say before I passed on that, I accomplished some things that I wanted to accomplish, and I'm happy within, point blank. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't say that. Even some people with money, they may have accomplished a lot of stuff, but they are not happy within. See, when you're happy within, all right, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're healthy or you semi-healthy, you are, living the way you want to live. Your kids are all doing good and things like that. Your other family members are doing good. When you get that money, it just adds to the happiness. The only way that happiness can be taken away is if your ass makes the wrong decisions when you get money. You got that right. Misery loves company. That is definitely for real, for real. That's the truth. You know, um, a lot of people be miserable, and they want that to rub back off on you. And that's exactly why I said that I'm done with that beef. And two, because I'm not miserable. Okay. When I'm up here now doing a video at 1:36 a.m. in the morning, it's because I just got off of work not too long ago at 10 o'clock. Well, actually I got off work at 9 something, but I had to wait on my daughter, and plus I went to the store and things like that. But I just got home at about 11:30. Okay. And then I had to go downstairs. When I came through the door, I immediately sweep, because I do have a cat. I don't want it to look like I got a cat. So immediately when I come home, I go sweep, and I don't have to vacuum because I don't have carpet like that. I just have a rug, but the rug is cool. Nothing is on it. And I just go and straighten up everything and close my blinds and things like that, my curtains and things like that. I do all of that, before I get up here and do a live and thing, and take hours on a live. Some people are so miserable, they don't have shit but YouTube. Let's keep it real. They live and eat YouTube all damn day because they don't have nothing else. That's all they got is to be up here talking to strangers or talking to people they may know a little bit on YouTube. They don't have anything else. They don't have real lives. Their life is their lives is YouTube. And you got a lot of people like that. Very strange. Yeah, I know. You always got to really sit down and think about stuff yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think today, because I honestly, y'all, I don't like talking about certain things online. Um, and I really truly didn't want to talk about this dude to the point that I have, but he just makes you do stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? And those type of people for me, I have to stay away from because I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I know some people don't care about going to jail and getting in trouble. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? Only time I'll go to jail if it's self-defense, because I'm defending myself or my kids, but not something that I may have uh played a role in. You know what I'm saying? So, especially with some dude that you meet offline where you can just easily, eliminate that person altogether because they don't live where you live at. This dude lived 2,600 miles away from me or 2,200 miles away from me. Okay. So it's simple as this. If you don't want to be bothered with him, you got a couple of solutions. Either you can block him entirely, and that means that I won't be able to go to his channel no more. And he can barely see mine unless he do a troll. And I know I'm not doing no troll account. That's just out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to my other account to look at that shit, because I don't even have that phone with me. That phone stays at home. I mean, I can go to it on my phone that I have with me, but who's going to be doing all that? I know I'm not, you know. But it's simple. You can block the person completely, or you can just stay off their damn channels. You know how many people I'm subscribed to that I don't even fucking watch or see? So he can just go to the bottom of that subscription list and I would never ever even remember him. You know what I'm saying? Ever again. And eventually I'll start just deleting certain channels and his will be one of it. One of them. It's just, that's what I'll be doing. Right. Forget him, block and forget. And people do, right. A lot of people do this. They definitely do this. People you got people who will help you and then talk about it. I hate those type of givers. I have helped so many people, and the only time I talk about it is when I'm trying to make a point. All right. That's the only time. I mean, I have helped so many people. I told you guys a story before where I helped one of my African friends for 1.5 years. I sent them money every single week, just like you do a paycheck. And when I say I sent money, I'm not talking about no little bitty money either. I mean, it's still little bitty, you know what I'm saying? But it's not little to me because I'm not rich. You know, I would send the, them 100 dollars a week, sometimes 200. It just depends. I did sometimes 50 or 40. It just depends on how much I made. And I did this every single week for 1.5 years. I even helped them move. I sent them a lump sum of money for them to relocate, to get not relocate, but move to another place. And then to get cell phones and all that stuff. I helped the entire family. And until this day, they still be grateful for that because I still talk to them. And they don't be coming back asking me for money no more, anything like that, you know. And they actually got on their feet and did everything that they said they were going to do, you know. So I help people like that naturally, and I don't have to get up on YouTube or if the people make me mad, I go and talk about them or, you know, bag and boast about them to everybody on social media and off social media. I just don't do that. So many people I don't help is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that person, the family, I have never helped nobody for a whole almost 2 years. Because if you add up how much money that is, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, sending money like that. And then that lump sum payment that I sent, it was every bit. I think it was like $1,700. That's what I sent. And then I turned around and sent another two, three, $400 to help them. And they got a nice little place. Cause see, over there where they live at, you can get a very nice place. You know what I'm saying? And they pay their rent by the year. It's not even really rent. I don't know what they call it, but they pay it by the yearly. They don't pay monthly rent like we do here and stuff. But that's what I did every week. I sure did. And I was and they be like, I'm gonna pay you back. I said, no, you don't have to pay me back. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to help you guys get situated, get straight, and it is what it is. Hmm. You say you help your family all the time. That's good. Yeah, I help my kids don't really need no help because they all got really good jobs. But from time to time, my third, let's see, what is she? Is she the third youngest, or I don't know. She just from my three oldest, she's the youngest. Okay, just put it like that. And so sometimes I send her money if she call me and stuff. But she has a very good job. She really does. She makes really good. I'm very proud of her too because she didn't like college and she didn't want to go to college. She went for a minute and then she ended up stopped going and she went back and stopped again. But that girl right there has a very persuasive personality. Any damn job she go for, she gets it. Okay, I wish I was like that, man. I mean, I got a persuasive personality too, but not like hers. She's gifted for real in that area, because I remember, damn, she's gifted in that area. Believe what I say, and she has a really good ass job. It pays really good too, man. So she's doing pretty good, um, for not going to college and everything. And then my other one's doing really well as well. So I don't really have to send them money or anything because they're doing good. Like I said before, my oldest son, he went to the Marines. Um, he has his own business, and plus he's in law enforcement, and he has his master's. All right, so he's doing pretty good. He's married and stuff. Got a house that they built from the ground. This is a second house actually, and then my oldest daughter, she has her PhD, and she's an assistant principal. They don't call it assistant principal, but to me, that's what it is. It's the same title, but they done made it into a different name where she lives at. Okay, but it's still assistant principal. She's training to be a principal and stuff. So she's doing good. She's married. They got a house, so they all doing good. You know what I'm saying? My three oldest, yeah, and I had them when I was way too young. So um, they doing good. I did a good job with them and stuff like that. My son has never been in jail or anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. My kids, they did pretty good. I mean, sometimes they used to get on my nerves because I was like too young to be having kids, honestly. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Too young and everything. Hell, when I be around parents who have kids my age, I mean my kids' age, they be way older. And they be like, damn, how old was you? They be trying to calculate ages and shit and stuff. It'd be so funny. And for a long time, I used to put my age up. Yeah, I used to put it up because people would be saying weird shit and stuff, and I always did look really young too. So they would really be saying shit, thinking I'm younger than what I was. I was fully grown, and they'd be looking like I'm 16 and shit like that. I ain't gonna never forget those old women though who passed me one time. Mm-mm-mm. All these years later, I still remember what they said. People better watch what they say. It's not good. It's not a good look. They ass probably gone now because that was so long ago. Their ass is probably gone. They probably been gone because they was like probably in their 50s or 60s, probably in their 60s back then, and they talking all that smack. And look at my oldest daughter, got a whole bachelor, master's, and a PhD. She got the degree that I was trying to get. She sure did. Her name is Doctor. You know what I'm saying? I should start calling her that. And I don't never brag about them. I never put them up online, especially now I don't, or anything. You know what I'm saying? But I never did that before anyway, because I don't like doing that. Hell, I can have a doctoral degree and you guys wouldn't even really know, but I don't have one. But even if I did, I probably wouldn't even be saying anything about it and stuff. But let's see. Let's see what you said. I agree. Hate it, Dwayne. Yeah, it does. Any emotion. Oh, thank you, Tiara. Your name is the same as my other. Well, her name is not Tiara, but we call her for short is Iera. Her name. I'm not trying to say her whole name, but it's something similar to that. You say you. Oh man. Well, not for Mother's Day, for my birthday, my son gave me my present late in my Mother's Day present. I guess it was combined. So the other day, he sent me money. He told me he was going to cash out me. I'm thinking he about to send me about $100. This boy sent me $1,000. I was so damn happy. I was like, what? $1,000. I was like, wait, your ass must be doing better than what you told me you were doing and stuff. But see, again, y'all, don't let these people tell you because you have kids young, you can't raise successful kids who stay out of trouble, who stay out of jail and off of drugs and stuff because you can. It's all about what you do. I had my daughter at 17 years old, and look how good she came out. You see what I'm saying? I mean, growing up, we was more like sisters, and that sometimes, caused problems because I didn't know what the hell I was doing anyway. You know, um, and I was still super young myself, you know, but I still overall did a good job. And I was very immature. I'd be thinking about some of the immature shit I used to do back then. And I do not advise anybody to have no children before 25. All right? 25. Because you're too damn young. It takes away it takes away stuff when you have children too young. It really does. You don't get a chance to be that kid because you have to, you know, get into like the grown responsibilities, you know? So yeah, that's why we're telling these girls, don't be having no babies before you get 25. Go out and enjoy your life. Don't be trying to get all serious with nobody and all this other bull crap. Go ahead and go to college or whatever you plan. Do that stuff. Get your stuff together. And then after you get your career and find the correct person, then you start a family after you get married. Then you start a family. And that way you can take care of your family even if you are single or you become single. That's why we have so much poverty within our race, because brown women do too much. I don't understand why they still be some of these women still sit out here and have all these kids by themselves, and then can barely take care of them. And the dads don't be nowhere around. They can't help financially. They can't help physically or anything. They be out here walking and shit. Not so much where I live, because I live in a more upper scale area. But like when I go to certain places, I'll see, single women outside walking with their damn strollers, all these kids. You know what I'm saying? This is not good. You know what I'm saying? Just too much. Damn. And then you should know better now. You should know better. Hell, back when I had my daughter, I should have known better, but you definitely should know better now. You know what I'm saying? And I was blessed. Everybody's not blessed like I was. My mom, even though she was mean and shit and strict as hell, I mean, we snuck around and did shit. I'm not gonna lie. When she went to work, okay? So that's how I ended up getting, pregnant, because you sneaking around having boyfriends and shit and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up getting caught. And I was shy back then. I only had one boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you get to follow directions as well. But again, like I said, so many girls be doing the same thing still, so many years later, the same cycle over and over again. Then they go through poverty because they got to struggle with all these daggone kids. The baby daddy ain't doing shit, or he's not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why girls and even some grown ass women still choose that life like that. You know, if you can physically take care of your child, and you don't have to be in poverty and shit, okay. But if you have to be in poverty, depending on food stamps and welfare checks and all this shit, who wants to be bringing up kids living like that, you know, and being poor as hell? So again, we got to make better choices. I know you're right. Everybody don't need kids, okay? And that's on everything. I used to say I wasn't gonna have any kids, because I didn't like kids like that. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. I didn't want to be bothered with them or anything else, when I was younger. But I ended up having my oldest daughter, and then I started liking kids then. All right. I started liking kids and stuff, because before I was like, please, shit, please. And a lot of stuff that they would say, when you have children, they're gonna mess up your body and all that stuff. All that shit is not true. They only mess up your body when you let them. You know what I'm saying? When you let pregnancies mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you just have to take care of yourself. You got to exercise. You got to do stretches. You got to do massages. Hell, I'm sitting up in a chair right now doing a massage. Okay, you have to do this, especially as you start aging, because those massages, man, even when you do a self massage, it works miracles. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Yeah, I am. I mean, I had my little stuff with my oldest daughter, at times, because we were too close in age. Even when we were together now, people be like, sister, sister. Even with my son, they be like, that's your husband. You like younger men. I mean, I have had all types of little jokes, especially like when I used to live in ATL, because of course I was a little younger. I'll never forget the day we was walking together, and this dude, or I can't remember who said it. They was like, "That's your husband?" And my son turned around and started laughing. And when we got outside, I said, "No, that's my son." And when we got outside, we was making jokes, and my son was like, I don't." I asked, because he was telling me about another older lady who was trying to talk to him, right around my age at that time, and I was like, "What that older?" What I asked him, what did she say to him, and she said that she was flirty. And then I asked him, was he talking to her back? He was like, hell no, he does not like women that's the same age as his mom. It was so damn funny the way he said it though. It was funny as shit. Now, mind you, this was way back in 2006. Okay, so yeah, so back then, people definitely used to think that was my husband when he would be out with me or whatever the case is. Just thought I liked younger men. And it would be so damn funny, because we are, again, since I had them young, we are closer in age than some people who have kids my age. I mean, they're my kids who have kids that are their ages. usually people be older than myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what y'all said over here. Let's see. Back in the day, we as kids had to be a reflection of our parents, especially being raised in good at home with guidance. We had to be on our best behavior, respectful school. You're right, because I used to get my ass whooped if we was late from school. My mom was really, really strict. Okay, and I don't think you should be really strict either, not like that, because she was very strict. And when I say very, I mean very. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't play. My mother was very, very nice looking. To be very, very, very nice looking like she was mean as shit. All right. People be scared of my mother. They still do. Because she does not play. Hell, I used to be scared of her, okay? Because she was so damn mean. I mean, we couldn't even be when we walked home from school, if we were late, we get our ass whooped. And I remember kids used to pick with me in elementary school, y'all. And she told me, if you don't start fighting them kids back, I'm going to whoop your ass. And even though I didn't fight them back then, later on, I started fighting people back. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom, she did not play. If anybody picked with us, my mom handled that shit. I'm going to be perfectly honest about it. She did not play. People used to be scared of that little light-skinned ass, mean ass lady. You know, very good looking woman, but hell, she was mean as shit. Man, I used to have scary dreams. I mean, about how mean she used to be. Damn. And I used to say all the time, I'm never going to be that strict and that mean to my kids. And I surely didn't. I surely wasn't. I mean, I was like, please. Oh, I used to hate when she used to do my damn hair. Woo. I really, truly did. Every day, a certain show would come on, and I hated that damn show because every Saturday she would straighten my damn hair. Because one thing about my mom, she did not like coarse hair because her hair wasn't coarse. Her hair is straight. And my sister hair is too. Okay. And so she did not like no type of coarse hair. So she used to straighten my hair. And I used to hate it. I really did. And I said, when I have kids, I'm not going to force them to wear their hair straight if it's not naturally straight. I'm not going to do all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a good thing. So yeah, back then, they used to be really strict, didn't play. That's why we snuck and did shit, because my mom, no, she did not damn play, honey, at all. This shit I let my kids do, please. Please, my kids wouldn't shit. If my mom was their mom, there's no way. No way. No way. Please. My mom didn't play with no kids. She didn't play with no people. She didn't play with no damn body. Point blank. I love kids though. My nieces and nephews are here all the time. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet, Jermaine. But I know that's right. Shit, please. I definitely be sending people home. We can't worry about the things we can't change. We have to focus on things we can change. David always be telling me that. Stop worrying about shit that I can't change. Y'all make sure y'all don't use too many emojis, okay? Oh, don't do all caps either. Yeah, I forgot to tell you. No all caps, because Nightbot's going to say something. Yeah, my mom was really mean. Hell yeah, she didn't play, y'all. Oh man, she didn't play, man. That's why I had to sneak and do shit, man. I mean, damn, when she used to leave and go to work, we used to have some damn fun. Me and my sister. My sister was fast though. My ass was quiet. My sister thought she was fine as hell and everything else. My ass was a plain Jane. Okay. But when because I didn't wear makeup or anything back then either. I didn't smoke, I didn't do drugs, I didn't do any damn thing. My sister used to get high off of weed, right? I remember one time when they was trying to entice me to do some weed. So of course I was trying to be cool like them because they used to always call me little names and be picking with me, right? And so I said, okay, I'm gonna smoke some. And so I took a smoke off of a marijuana joint, right? And I didn't do it right. They started laughing and shit, making jokes and shit. So ever since that day, I never tried again. But yeah, she used to be a hot ass mess, my sister. I'm not gonna lie. She really did. You know, but when my mom used to leave, we used to go out places. We used to be gone. I used to go hang out with my girlfriend who lived in the projects, man. Woo, I used to go to the back to the projects. I lived in the suburbs, but when my mom left to go to work sometime, because we knew she was gonna be gone for 8 hours. I'm not joking. My sister go over her friend's house. I go over my friend's house. My friend lived in the projects. Cynthia, she not Cynthia. What's this girl? What's this girl's name? Angela, I think. She lived in the her daughter her sister, her oldest sister was named Cynthia. So I used to go and hang out with her and shit. And we be chilling, going around boys and shit, chilling. I ain't do nothing with no boys, nothing like that, because I never had a boyfriend or anything else, you know what I'm saying? But she used to be doing the most, and I used to just have fun, out there at the projects with them and stuff like that. And I would go get me some candy and some. At that time, I used to always eat chips, right? Some chips. And I used to get me a root beer pop, and I used to get me like a fudge round, and I'd be eating that type of shit. Oh, no worries, no worries. That's what I used to be doing, and just having fun. I don't know what the hell my sister used to be going doing. I don't know where she used to go or anything, but I just know I used to hang out with my girlfriend and stuff. Um, Now we did some tripped out shit, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what we did. But yeah, but we used to be leaving. And we never, you know what? We never got caught. We never got caught. I told my mom when I got grown, just some years ago, you know, what we used to do. Now my ass don't never be getting caught. But yeah, be gone for hours hanging out with my girlfriend and stuff. And then when I met my first boyfriend, he would come by and stuff like that. My mom never knew. She never knew. She never knew. We had fun though. Some of the stuff we used to do. We used to go get on the RTA, the bus, the rapid transit and all that shit. I got to ask my sister where did she used to go. Cause you know what? I never asked her all these years. I need to ask her where did she used to go. She probably was hanging out with her boyfriend. Who knows? Know what this girl used to do and stuff. But we used to have fun, Then we would get home before my mom got off of work, because we know good and damn well if she found out that we had left, we was gonna get our ass beat. You know what I'm saying? She didn't play that shit, man. Forget that. Mm-mm-mm. But my sister and them laughed so hard that day I tried to smoke some weed, man. They made so many jokes and shit. It was ridiculous. Those jokes right there stopped me from ever trying again. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing. I'm glad they did make those jokes and shit. Nightbot be tripping out, okay? Nightbot be saying some shit too. I don't even program it to say that. It just says it on its own and stuff. But I like Nightbot because then I don't need mods. Nightbot is my mod. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, those parents back then didn't play shit. I remember one time my mom, not one time, she used to always make us wear like white people clothing. You know what I'm saying? They be back then they was all lame and shit. They wasn't like cool clothing. You know what I'm saying? So my sister used to change clothing on the way to school because we used to walk to school, right? So she used to, change clothing because she would go buy herself clothing and stuff. Because we had little summer jobs and things like that. So my sister used to go buy herself clothing. My lame ass never did do it. And then I used to wear them little lame ass clothing to school. Kids be making jokes and shit. Fucking shit. My mom thinking she dressing us high class. She was, but that was not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? In the school we was going to. Shit, they used to make jokes and shit and everything. So I made it a vow not to dress my kids like that. I was like, forget that. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna dress them the way they want to dress. If, dress like the other kids, long as it's appropriate. And I never did, do that. Like even with my son, I didn't allow him to like wear my oldest son. I didn't allow him to wear his pants hanging down or anything like that. But I let him dress like all the other boys because I knew good and damn well if I try to dress him a certain way, kids would be picking with him. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't care though. She was dressing us like little white kids and shit. And those black kids used to pick with us and shit. And definitely with me, my sister used to change clothing. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Then she used to have my hair and all these little weird ass hairstyles and shit. Done straighten the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Then they got all these little weird ass hairstyles and stuff. Man, y'all, when I turned like 17, man, I grew my hair completely out. I started taking care of my own hair and grew it completely out. I didn't. I still did the perms because I still did the perms and all that shit. I ended up getting like a wave nouveau or some shit, and my hair grew so damn long it was all the way down to my damn back. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I wore my hair for a long time, or to my shoulders. And I kept it like that the whole entire time. When I started taking care of my hair, y'all, it grew long as shit. You know what I'm saying? And at 17 is when I started changing up. I stopped being all that boring ass shades tube. You know what I'm saying? Um, I started looking good and every damn thing else. I really did. And I started bringing up my confidence and being more secure within and every damn thing else. Okay. And that's how that all started. I pulled away from all that bullshit. And that was on everything. And when I turned 20, I definitely did. And certainly when I turned 21, it was on then. You know what I'm saying? I got my own place at like 19 short, briefly. Let me put it like that because I'm telling you, that ex-boyfriend, man, we was doing the most. I got my own place at, 18 or 19. I can't remember. Y'all know he is the one who taught me how to drive. I didn't know how to drive. I didn't know how to do shit. He taught me how to drive and everything. Sure did. He bought me he did my first apartment and I stayed there by myself. Sure did. Yep. He paid for everything. Yep, 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 yep. And that's when I started being that plain ass looking girl, looking all homely and shit and stuff. Because I never did wear makeup. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. My skin was always really nice, always even, everything. My nails have always been long. I ain't have to do shit. And back then, I definitely didn't have to do no massages. I just started doing that shit when I started getting a little bit older. I started doing, the self massages and stuff. But I have always exercised and stuff. I always been, going to the gym, working out and things like that. But yeah, it was, a trip, when I was growing up because my mom was excessively she was very, 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 very not excessively, but she was very, 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 very strict. All right. We couldn't do shit. I mean, like when we would go outside, she would basically tell us we can play in the yard. From the front yard to the backyard. Y'all think I'm joking. From the front yard to the backyard. We could not play nowhere else. I knocked my bottle down for the 100 billion time. I'm so glad that I wasn't strict like that with my kids. And I think that's the reason why I'm not strict like that. I don't be playing around, but I'm not strict like that because this is not. That's just. I don't think parents should be that strict. Okay, it's just plainly crazy. Because when you be strict like that, kids end up doing stuff anyway. We used to sneak and do shit when she went to work. Shit, and we never got caught. Never. I mean, one time we got locked outside the damn house, and my sister was smart as shit, man. We call it locksmith, and got inside the house and everything. My mom never knew. Yeah, we used to do some shit. But I bet you one damn thing, I was never doing illegal shit. I'll tell you that. And I wasn't out here having you know what either, because I was a V. You know what I'm saying? A VIRGIN for a long time. So it was just basically, having fun with me, just like I didn't ever do drugs or anything or drink or anything. That now, you know what? Back then, I thought that I was insecure. Okay. I was actually stronger than what I knew because my friends used to get high. They used to drink. They used to be doing the most fast ass girls. And I never did none of these things. So I wish I would have known back then that I was actually stronger than what I was thinking because I really was. Think about it. All these people were doing, all these girls that I hung around. I always hung around girls that were completely opposite of myself. I really did. I still do. I hang around people who are opposite of me because I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't party or anything. Even when I had my singing group, all those girls except Nicole, they were opposite of me, because like even when I had my singing group, my manager was like, because he knew I didn't drink, so he would tell me to get orange juice, right? Get a glass, order orange juice because when you get orange juice, because I think you use orange juice with vodka, so therefore if I just drink orange juice, nobody knows. they would think that I'm drinking alcohol too. So that's what I used to do. I used to fake. I used to fake every damn thing, to blend in with everybody else when I had my singing group, because I still stayed the same shades tube that I am today. I didn't do all that shit. They be up here whoring out with all these different ass dudes, these rappers and shit. I didn't do none of that shit, man. None of that stuff. Please. I didn't even wear skanky clothing. The most I would do is wear a tight dress because, my manager told me you can't be dressing like a school teacher and shit, or like you're in an office complex, because that's the way I always dress. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to put on like a little sexier dress, and my shape was always really pretty much decent back then. It was really decent. I didn't have no little pouch stomach or anything, and I was a little bit bigger. My butt was a little bit bigger and things like that. So of course, even when I just wear a simple dress, I still looked sexy in it. I didn't have to wear, like some women do, be revealing stuff. I still looked good in my little dresses and things like that. The dudes was still trying to holler, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't talk to their ass, okay? Please. I pretended because my manager told me to pretend like I'm interested in, people. Because when you have a singing group, you got to play, that stuff. You got to play that role. It doesn't mean you're necessarily gonna be doing all these things, but you have to play that role. That's why when people be telling me about the entertainment industry, you can't tell me shit too much of it because I had my own singing group and I seen a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they do be making you do certain things. I was young as shit and I had to put my age back. I was young as shit and still they made me put my age back. No, I mean, we couldn't get no bad grades either. That's another thing. One time I got a couple bad grades and I got my ass whooped too. You listen, my mom did not play that shit, okay? None of that. She ain't played none of that shit. Now I'm a chill mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chill mom. All my kids, all their friends liked me. They be like, your mom is cool, girl. But at the same time, they knew I didn't play. You know what I'm saying? My girls, all of them could talk to me about anything, even their friends, even the damn boys. You know what I'm saying? So, but my mom wasn't like that. Okay, please. My mom was one of those old school type moms that don't be playing around. From the South. You know how they be. Don't be playing around, man. But I don't know, y'all. It's a big trip. It was a damn trip. You know what I'm saying? My childhood, though, up until I got 17, was a hot ass, strict ass mess. Honestly, I mean, she was just too strict for me. You know what I'm saying? She really was. When I got 17, it got way better. You know what I'm saying? And when I got 28, it was definitely better. The only thing that I wished I would have done though is just made better choices when it comes to picking dudes out. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about that. Just better choices, because my choices, when I look back at certain things, I don't think it's the best choice. I think dudes who were probably beneficial and better for me, I would turn them down. Again, I pick people who are opposite of me. Even the girls I would be hanging around with, they would be totally opposite. Just like even with the singing group, as I was saying before, all of those girls except Nicole was opposite of me. Nicole was similar to me a little bit, but she was just a little stupid. Okay, I wasn't there. I was never stupid, because I didn't let people use me and things like that. No dudes, but she did. Okay, but when I say we were similar, because she didn't smoke or drink. You know what I'm saying? She was into her songwriting. She wrote a song called Lollipop. We didn't ever get a chance to perform it or anything, but she did wrote a real nice song before what's the name came out with that song Lollipop. We had one called Lollipop and stuff. We never got a chance to sing it though, because I ended up breaking up the group because they was doing too damn much. Focus was not where it should be. My focus was always business. Theirs wasn't. Just couldn't even wait to get the damn money before they started acting stupid. Like I said, I think I just picked the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? The wrong people. Because damn, the other girl, Kim, was from New York. She was a hot ass mess. She was the lead singer. Okay. It was my group, but I made her the lead singer because she could really, really sing. My ass is just like basically a background singer, just singing a group. I always make jokes like that, you know. Because first of all, my confidence wasn't up enough to be on the stage by myself anyway. So again, I'm kind of smart in that area, right? So I knew good and damn well my ass wasn't gonna be no lead singer. All right, point blank. Because shit, first of all, even then I stayed hoarse, not all the time, but I used to get hoarse sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because Kim would go off when I would get hoarse and couldn't hit no soprano notes. She was a hot ass mess, y'all. This chick was a hot ass New York mess. All right. And then the other girl, Nicole, was from Florida. She back in Florida too. And then the other girl, I think she was from ATL. The other two, I don't know, because I think it was four of us. All right, it was Kim, myself, Nicole, and this light skinned chick. The light skinned chick that I got in the group was way younger than us. She was only like 18, and I did that on purpose. And then Kim was brown skinned like myself, and Nicole was brown skinned. See, it was me, Nicole, Kim, and the light skinned chick. And I can't remember the light skinned chick name for nothing in the world. Her ass couldn't sing either. I just got her in the group because she could rap, and she looked good, and all us look good. So I'm the one who put the group together. I wanted everybody to look good. I wanted everybody to be a certain weight, which everybody was. And I wanted one light skinned girl in the group. And that's exactly what I did and stuff. Even if she couldn't sing that good, because she's just gonna be in the group. And as long as you can harmonize and you can keep on what's the name, you good. You know what I'm saying? And then she can rap her ass off. She beat me rapping because she can freestyle. My ass can never freestyle. My freestyle be sucking. You know what I'm saying? Because like we would play around with and they would be laughing and shit and things like that. I got to write my raps down and memorize it, and then I can do it. But as far as just coming out saying shit, it be lame as shit. All right. Um, so that's why I got her in the group because she can freestyle and stuff, and she can dance and stuff really good too. And then Kim was the best vocalist. She had very strong vocal skills. She can sing her ass off. Yeah, she can sing really good. And then Nicole could sing pretty good too, but Nicole also was a good songwriter. You know what I'm saying? And then she was cute too and stuff and everything. And then me, of course I was attractive and stuff like that, and I can write pretty good, because I've been writing since I was like 11 years old. And just the average singer. I mean, it is what it is. And so therefore, Kim was the lead, and I was just in the group. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Just in the group. But I was the only one who could sing soprano, though, because I sing soprano and alto. Okay. So when it came to the time to hit them damn notes, man, a couple times, man, because I was screaming and shit in my classroom at those kids, and I lost my voice, and that girl knows she was pissed, and she would be going off. And mind you, it was my group, but I let her do it because she was the lead singer. What am I gonna do? Cry and oh, this is my group. You don't talk to me like that. But she was telling the truth anyway. I was doing too much in school, teaching and stuff. You don't have to be raising your voice all the damn time and things like that, and getting hoarse and stuff. Not raising my voice where I'm sounding tripped out, just talking louder. When you sing, you cannot talk loud. Like right now, I'm talking a little loud. You can't do that when you sing, okay? Especially if you are prone to getting hoarse and things like that. You have to, exercise your voice. You have to take care of your voice. You have to do the honey and all that shit. I wasn't doing none of that stuff, okay? And Kim knew. She knew that because I used to work all the damn time. I used to work 12-hour shifts, okay, at AT&T, okay? When I get off of work, then I got to go get my kids, and I got to go rehearse and shit from 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I have to go home and then get a couple hours of sleep and then go to work. No wonder I got hypertension. Shit. And shit, no wonder why I did not do all the stuff she was telling me to do for my vocals. Hell, I didn't even have a chance to or time to because I was always busy and stuff. Just like I be busy now, you know, and stuff. But I still had fun in the singing group, and we did a lot of things. We got a chance to perform a couple times, and it was fun. I mean, like when I was in VIP, because of course we sat in VIP because we had a singing group. Um, all the stuff that transpires in VIP, I didn't get engaged in anything. You know what I'm saying? They used to always call me like I forgot what they used to call me. It's like being a square type person. Okay, they used to make jokes like that and say that about me. But you know what? One thing I have to say, they never tried to entice me to do anything though. You know, even the rappers and stuff, they was basically respectful because I went on a date with a rapper. Okay, at that time he was like a little local successful rapper, and I actually had a good time on this damn date. I really did. He was the perfect gentleman too. All right. He didn't ask for nothing. He asked me where I wanted to go eat. Y'all gonna laugh because I chose the most craziest place. You could tell I was immature. Y'all, I went to Wendy's. Okay. I went to Wendy's because back then I used to love Wendy's. All right. I didn't want to go nowhere else. And we went to the movies and we saw I think the Nutty Professor or something like that was out. I can't remember. And all the women were running up to him, asking him for an autograph. And he was he asked me, "Did I mind?" I think I told him I don't give a shit. Shit, I thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying, and everything. But I don't know why we did not date. I don't know. I don't remember. He even took me over his house to meet his little child and his mom. I met all of them. He had a nice place too, and a nice car too, and everything. And we had a good time. He laughed because I chose to eat at Wendy's, but he liked me because I was down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good time. We really did. No ex was involved or anything. I gave him a kiss, obviously, but no ex was involved or anything like that. He was the perfect gentleman. I'm trying to figure out why I did not talk to him. I don't even remember. Because I was a hot ass mess back then, so don't tell him. But we had a good time. I'll never forget that date. That was the only successful person I ever been out with, a rapper or something, like that. But yeah, his stuff is still up online right now. You been on the Wendy's day too? I thought I was immature as hell. Yeah, shit. Back then, Wendy's used to be good. It ain't good like that now. But I'm not lying. I had one of those burgers. I had the fries and I had that chocolate frosty, y'all. We had a good time. He laughed his ass off because he thought I was gonna be like them little groupies, right? They'd be like, "Ooh, I want to go to this expensive restaurant," but I was like, "No, I want to go to Wendy's." And then we went to see Nutty Professor. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, and we had so much fun. And I actually liked when the women were running up to him asking for his autograph. I thought that was neat, man. I really did. But I don't know why we didn't finish talking or anything. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why. He probably had a lot of women anyway. That's probably what it was. Okay. And stuff. Because they usually do and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He probably had a lot of women and stuff. And I'm not talking to no dudes that have a bunch of women. Not even it's just got to be me. You know? And so that's probably why I didn't. And then we went to the Freaknik, y'all. We went to Freaknik. This crazy ass girl at my job. Y'all, some school teaching people be wild as shit. So we went to Freaknik. This damn crazy ass woman was doing the most, hon. She was doing the most on Freaknik. This chick was sitting all outside the car, on top of the car, like everybody else was doing. That's what she did. Because I was driving and we had met these two dudes. Okay. We met these two dudes, y'all. We hung out with these two dudes the whole entire Freaknik. They were college boys. Okay. Now, mind you, I wasn't in college no more, but I always looked younger. And she wasn't either. And she looked kind of young too, but not as young as I did. And we had so much fun, y'all. And one of the dude that I was hanging with, he was studying to be a doctor. I can't remember what the other dude was studying to be with. These chicks though, they be doing me wrong. They always give me those damn dudes that I wouldn't normally even try to talk to. They always get the better looking dudes. I'm gonna just tell you that straight up. But the thing about it, the dude that I got to hang out with, at least he was down to earth and he was fun to hang out with. We had a good time. We took pictures of people. I think we ate. We had a good time. And when we all, went our separate ways, they left their camera with all their pictures in my car. And I had to send their camera and their stuff to their college and stuff. But we had so much fun. I'll never forget Freaknik. I went 2 times, and both times I had a good time. But I had the better time when I went with my coworker because she was wild as shit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't boring. And so since she wasn't boring, that means that we would have more fun My other friend I went with was too sedity and shit and thought she was rich as shit. I still had a good time, but it wasn't like when I went with my other friend, you know. But Freaknik was the shit back then. It really was. And for me to be shy as hell, my ass sure did go to a lot of these little things. You know what I'm saying? I was shy, but I wasn't like super, super not I wasn't like a weird shy person. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that type of shyness. Freaknik was good, y'all. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Damn. I did a lot of stuff though. I really did, especially in the ATL. I remember one time I took my kids, my three, we went to Piedmont Park, but we went the wrong day. We thought we was going to a regular festival, but it was GAY Pride Festival, okay? I'm wondering why all these same sex couples are together. But I'm just thinking because we at Piedmont Park, we saw that all the time anyway there. So I didn't know anything about it. So we were walking in the park and this black dude tried to talk to me. And at that time, he took a picture of my daughter because she had on a cute little outfit. All right. And he gave me the picture. And I don't know, I started talking to him and he was like, you had a GAY Pride Festival. And you know what, the dude might have been GAY too. And I was like, really? And then, I started laughing because I'm like, I was wondering why we were seeing so many same sex people together. It was so damn funny. And you know what? I started going every year because it was so much damn fun. You know what I'm saying? We had so much fun there. And my kids knew not to do certain things, because I'm not going to talk about that on here, but they knew because I used to tell them. So I didn't worry about nothing like that. But we had so much fun. That's one thing back then, because I wouldn't be going now. But back then, when I left ATL, that's one thing that I miss, going to Piedmont Park. They used to have like um, the art, what is it called? The art festival. I can't remember the street it used to be on, but I used to like going to that. Back then, back in the 90s, you know, um, it was really nice to be in ATL back then in the 90s, in the early 2000s. It was really nice to be there. They used to have all those little festivals and stuff and good ass food. I don't know what the food is like now, but good ass food. I used to like going to this restaurant. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it, but I used to go there and get fish. The sweet tea was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I miss that food there at ATL because they got some of the best food. You know what I'm saying? And then back then, I used to go downtown to the Little 5 Points area. If you guys live in ATL, I know what I'm talking about. And the underground used to be open. They closed it too, but I don't know if they reopened it. But it was fun as shit to go to the underground. I used to go to the Coca-Cola Museum. They had like a little sports bar down there where the women had on their little shirts like Hooters. I think I went there maybe one time on a date and stuff. But the underground used to be the place back then. It really did. I don't know if the underground is still open now because it closed up and then they opened up again and stuff. But yeah, it used to be the place. It really did. I remember one time me and my girlfriend, we was downtown Atlanta. We met these two dudes and they tricked us into a gay bar, bisexual. And child, they had us walk up the stairs, right? And it was like an underground, but you walked upstairs. I can't explain it. We get in this damn club. All I see is same sex people and dudes who look like they are rappers, but they were there too. You know what I'm saying? And child, the two dudes who brought us in there laughed so hard. They was playing a joke on us, a prank. They laughed so hard it was ridiculous. But it was some bisexual dudes in there too because they was trying to talk to me and my girlfriend, but we left, because that's out and stuff. This is like the second time that a person tricked me into a place like that. I went on a date with this dude, and he didn't. It wasn't no gay club, but what he did, he took me to a restaurant, and I did not know they had restaurants where the women strip. I get in the damn restaurant, sit down, here this bitch is jumping up on the damn table. And I'm like, girl, I was like, I walked right out of there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I told him, don't you ever take me. He was laughing. I said, don't ever take me to no restaurant like this. It was a prank though. You know what I'm saying? But it was so damn funny though. I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? It was a hot ass when she jumping her ass up on the damn table with her little bikinis. I'm like, bitch, I don't I don't want to see no bitch up here stripping. Okay, if you're gonna take me to somewhere like this, take me to at least the man one. I don't want to see this bitch up here stripping and stuff. So yeah, so we left because that was out. It was a prank. I don't even know if I was pissed off about that day or not. I can't remember and stuff. Because I was in Atlanta. It was before I got met my soon to be my soon to be ex. It was before I met him and stuff like that. But yeah, but ATL, it was when I moved there, it wasn't what I expected it to be because they kept on telling me it was the baby New York. It wasn't no baby New York when I got there. It was country as hell when I got there, and I did not understand what people were saying. There was no street lights. I wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? And everything. But as I was living there, they started putting street lights out. I started understanding what people were saying. And it just started being more city like. It started being the ATL that we know today. You know what I'm saying? But when I first moved there, it definitely wasn't that, because I moved there like in the early 90s and it wasn't that when I first moved there and stuff. It was country as shit, you know? And then when I left ATL and moved to Texas, I never wanted to move to Texas. I'm going to be perfectly honest about it. I always wanted to come out here to, LA and stuff. As a matter of fact, I have always wanted to move to LA ever since I was like a kid. And I was never going to move to no damn ATL. It was always LA or either New York, like the really nice parts of New York. Cause I'll never move nowhere where I have to live in the hood. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If I have to live in the hood, I'm not moving there and stuff. So since New York was really, really expensive, and so was LA, I decided to move to ATL. Okay. So when I left ATL because Dave wanted to leave from ATL, right? Um, we were supposed to go to LA, but then he was like, "It's better to go. We should move to DFW instead. It would just be better." So I said, "Okay, we can live there for a couple of years, but eventually I'm going to LA." So we end up staying in DFW for 5 years. Okay, but when we first got there, I don't know what area he took me to because we was looking for a hotel. And child, let me tell y'all something. I ain't never seen no hotels made like that in my life. Okay, it was in the hood some damn where. And I was like, let me tell you something. I'm not staying there. That's what I told him. I said, there's no way I moved from ATL to be in no damn hood. Okay. And I said it respectful and things, and he knew what I was talking about because he said the same thing. We didn't know where we were going. He didn't know shit about DFW like he claimed he did. He went through DFW when he was in the military, probably, and when he was driving his truck. He didn't like. He wasn't like there, because he didn't know these areas. We was all up in the damn hood, some damn where. Till this day, I can't tell you where we was at. Okay, and then we accidentally found the area where we ended up. We didn't stay in North Richlands Hills that long, but it was a better area that was. And so I don't know how we found Keller. I don't know. I think we was looking for a house and then we went to look at the house and it happened to be in Keller. So when we got out to Keller, I was like, oh yeah, I like this area right here. This is nice. This is similar to where we came from, you know. And so Keller it was. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I stayed at the whole entire time in Keller. You know what I'm saying? And Keller, it still is nice out in Keller. It's even more advanced now, but it was nice, close to right there by Colleyville, right there by South Lake, and those are the areas where I hung out at most of the time, you know. But DFW itself, I liked Keller where I lived at, okay, but DFW overall, it was just too damn hot. Okay, it was just too damn hot. You cannot, in the summertime, you cannot be outside. At least I can't. So I used to go to the Grapevine Mall instead and walk around there, and do stuff in there. Anywhere where it was air conditioner, yeah, I would be there with my kids because it was just too hot there. You have to go outside in the springtime in DFW. Otherwise, your ass is going to be hot. The grass even changes. It dies because it be so hot there. It's super, super hot. So that's why I had to get the hell up out of there because it was just too warm for me there. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I never wanted to move to DFW anyway. That was his decision. So I knew I wasn't going to stay there. So you say you're East Coast kid. I know that's right. Shit. And so then I came out here to LA. This is the best place I have ever lived. All right. When I first stepped off the airplane, I knew that I was home. All right. I really did know that. At that time, the people were nice. Well, at least they was nice to me. Okay, to us. You know, I don't know how they act with other people, but they were nice to us. It was more diversified out here, more diverse out here. Let's see. The only thing that I did notice when I came out here, though, which is still true today, is that the black people out here did not speak like black people that I was used to. I laughed my ass off when I first moved out here because I would see some of the roughest looking black people, man. I'm not gonna lie. And then when they talk, it was a whole different thing. I laughed so hard because I'm like, damn, this dude look like he's a thug and shit. And he talked to me and he was just talking so damn proper. Okay. And I laughed my ass off. I'm not gonna lie. I really truly did. And out here, people don't blow at you either. They don't blow like when you do shit. They blow a little bit more now. But when I first moved out here, I was doing all types of shit on the road. Nobody blew. You didn't hear nobody blowing their horns, which I thought was kind of weird, but they didn't. And then I remember one time we was up in listen, we was up on in Beverly Hills because I told y'all before we always be hanging in certain neighborhoods areas because I don't, I try to be somewhere where we can be pretty much safe. So my little ghetto ass daughter, the third oldest one, she likes playing with me, right? And joking around. So that's what she was doing in Beverly Hills. I'm not joking. When I tell you this dude was riding down the street in his luxury car, a black dude. I don't know. He didn't know that we was playing. He heard what she said. He said, "Do not stop talking loud to your mom." I'm not joking. He screamed that out the daggone car. And we laughed so damn hard, but we did lower our voice. But we laughed so hard, it was so damn funny, man. And the first time we went to Rodeo Drive, before we went there, I was listening to some people tell me when you go to Rodeo Drive, they be acting all uppity, they be doing this, they be doing that. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Okay. So we went to Rodeo Drive and we had a good damn time. Okay. I went in almost every store trying on clothing. Nobody was watching. I mean, they was watching, but they wasn't watching like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't acting like, y'all black. You can't be up in here. They wasn't acting like that. They was talking to us. Um, it was a dress that I wanted, man. I wanted that dress so bad, but I knew good and damn well if I charged that dress, I was gonna be in trouble. And I didn't. I wasn't even gonna. I did call David to ask him about it somewhat on the sly side, but I wanted that dress so bad. That dress was fire. I'm not gonna lie, it was fire. Okay, um, but I didn't get it or anything. But we went to all these different stores there and stuff, and I met some people in the stores that when I go back to Rodeo Drive, I always go in there and talk to them and things like that. It's a store called Philip Plein, I think. I think it's called Philip Plein. And their clothes are very, very expensive, right? The only thing I don't like is their logo because it's a skull, okay? So I always go in there and talk to the owners and everything. And it was this black jacket that my daughter wanted, but it cost too much. And these tennis shoes, athletic shoes that I want. But at first, I didn't notice the skull. And then when I went back 2 years ago, I paid attention to the shoes and saw the skull. So that's just a no-no and stuff. But the shoes were only like $500. So, but they're super cute. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted those. But when I seen that skull, I was like, forget that. So when we go back to Rodeo Drive, because I always go into that store and don't ever buy a damn thing. So when I go back, I'm gonna pick up something in there. I don't know what it'll be because I don't want anything that has that skull logo on it, even though it's cute because it's diamond crusted. But I don't like stuff like skulls and shit like that because some people be thinking other things and things like that. But they do got some nice clothing in there. The last time we went to Rodeo Drive, I took a couple of pictures. It was during CV time, right? Because I haven't been down there. Like the last time we went there was probably in 2021. All right. And I took some pictures in Versace. Okay. Um, that day is when we went. The day we went, they had like a shakedown on Rodeo Drive because a lot of people were down there using illegal cards and they were stealing people, the money, that they were giving out, unemployment benefits and things like that. They had those cards using it. And then some people was down there with PPP money. Okay. So the Beverly Hills police was all throughout the area. I never seen that many police in my life on Rodeo Drive. And me being a talkative person that I am, and people always talk to me as well. When we were walking, I passed some police officers and they started talking to me. And so I stopped and started talking back to them and stuff. And I told one of them that my son was a police officer and he was telling me I should tell my son to come out there and be a Beverly Hills police officer because they pay a whole lot more. And I told him, okay, we were just talking. So I was asking the police officer, I forgot his name, why was it so many police officers out there? And he was telling me that these people are coming out here to Rodeo Drive with stolen cards and stuff and using PPP money and using those cards you get for unemployment, you know, illegally and shit. They was getting other people's and it was a lot of money racked up on it. And they was busting people down there. Y'all, I laughed so damn hard when he was telling me that because let me tell you something. As we was walking throughout Rodeo Drive, me and my girls and my son, we were making jokes. We were saying that we have never seen this many people down here at one time, and it was kind of odd. You know what I'm saying? And then some of these people just look like they shouldn't be on Rodeo Drive. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. Looking a hot ass, tripped out ass mess for real. And I don't know when people do illegal shit. I don't know why they don't dress to fit in. And then the thing about it, when some of them dress, they overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, you can tell when people are not used to stuff. They just wear every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And they be broke as shit. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can kind of tell that. Okay. Um, like I said, when we first went to Rodeo Drive, I dress pretty good all the time anyway. So we dress normal. I normally dress like that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, okay? And we went just like that. Nobody was paying attention to us. We blended in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I try to do. Um, but when we went down there doing the PPP time, with the CV thing, that day I ain't gonna never forget that day. It was a hot ass mess, and I'm talking about all colors, not just black, not just Latino, white, and everything. It was a hot ass triple mess. They were arresting white, Latino, black, and Indian too, because they was down there with stolen cars. Okay, what do you call this cars for unemployment? I can't remember what they call them here. Okay, but they was down there with those cars, and then people were using PPP money as well, and they was. I went into Versace. This dude and his girlfriend was in there, right? And I knew good and damn well they normally don't be on Rodeo Drive, right, shopping. They was in Versace buying all this high price shit, man, doing the most. When you're doing illegal shit, don't bring attention to yourself by doing the most, okay? Because you're gonna get yourself arrested. It was so many people who got arrested down there. It was ridiculous, man. And then we did see some celebrity. I don't know who it was because what they do is that they bring a car, they driver bring them in there, right, to the store. Sometimes they go through the underground way. Then sometimes they'll pull right up to the store, have the umbrella pulled all the way over them so you can't see their face, and the bodyguards be with them. And then they go right into the store. And then when you go into what's the other damn store called? I can't remember the name of it. Louis Vuitton, or I don't know if it's that one. It's another one. You have to make an appointment to go in there to go shopping. It's a trip. You sure do. At least at that time you did. All right. So yeah. So we went into a lot of different stores. I didn't get a chance to go inside of a. I wanted to go inside the other store that people be wearing. They clothes all the time, but we didn't get a chance to go into that one. And then the last time I went to Rodeo Drive, we went to eat at Mr. Chow. All right. And we did not have not one reservation. Okay. I walked up to the restaurant at a spur of the moment. I was like, because what had happened is that we wasn't really planning on going to Rodeo Drive. What happened is that my son got a role, an acting part. Okay. He got an acting role. Never told y'all, right? And of course, he's a minor, so I had to be there. Okay. But I was able to leave. Okay. Because it was somebody else acting as my part there. All right. And so I left him with that person. And me and my daughters, we hung out on Rodeo Drive. We went to Mr. Chow. And while we was walking down the street, I saw Mr. Chow and I was like, y'all want to go eat there? And they was like, yeah. And then my daughter said, you got to have reservations. I said, you know what? Let's go up here and ask them. So I walked up to the thing and asked the lady, um, the reservationist, whatever you call her, do you need to have reservations because we, want to get something to eat? And she was like, normally you do, but today we can let you guys in. And of course we was properly dressed too because they have a dress code there. Y'all, the damn food is absolutely amazing. If you ever come to LA, go to Mr. Chow's and eat. Just make sure though, when you go, do not do what I did. The waiter was telling me, I don't be listening. Do not order stuff separately because if you do, it's going to be a lot. No, 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 no. I want what I want. So my ass sits up here and order the rice. I order some type of chicken meal. I mean, some chicken, but it's not like a traditional Chinese restaurant. Again, it's totally different. Y'all, that damn bill ended up being $400 damn. Okay, $400. But you know what? Guess what? My daughter paid for her own meal. My other daughter paid for her own meal, and I paid for mine. All right. And I ended up having to help my other daughter some because her ass didn't have enough money. And then I gave the waiter a really nice tip because they always think that brown people are cheap as hell. So, and don't tip. I gave him a real good tip and he was so damn happy, but he deserved that tip because for one damn thing, he was trying to tell me how to order my food so it won't cost too much, you know. Secondly, his ass made sure he refilled my drink. Um, and I'm full of shit because even when I went to Mr. Chow, I don't drink regular water, okay? And certain bottled waters I don't like either. So therefore I had my own water. It was so damn funny because I asked them, was I allowed to drink my own water? They say, yeah. So I put it in, I think a glass. I can't remember because it was CV time, but uh, they said everything was really sterilized there. So yeah, I think we did have glasses because I got pictures of it. Yeah, it was a glass. And I poured my water in there. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. And I just put the bottle, aside and stuff like that. And we had a good ass meal. I had this good ass meal. The rice was absolutely amazing. The chicken was absolutely amazing. When I go back there, I'm gonna get that same meal again. I can't remember. I think we had desserts too. So that's why the bill was so damn much because we was doing too much. And my daughters was ordering those damn drinks. Those drinks was like 12, 13, 14, $15 a piece. When I say drinks, I'm not talking about alcoholic drinks because they don't drink. I'm talking about regular drinks. some type of little, the drinks they sell there, non-alcoholic stuff. And we had a good ass time, man. They don't give you like a large quantity of food, but damn, I got full. The food was amazing. The waitress, the waiter, the whole staff was, they were pretty good. The bathroom was super, super clean. The restaurant was, the dishes. And at that time, because it was CV, they put divisors, you know, in between each table. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't, because the CV was out. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. When CV was there, we were out. Y'all ass was in the house scared. We wasn't. Okay. And we ended up being in LA from early in the morning all the way to like 3 a.m. in the damn morning, waiting on my son to get through his damn road. Okay. So that was a hot ass mess waiting on him all damn night and stuff. But earlier that day, we had fun on Rodeo Drive and we had fun at Mr. Chow and stuff. But I always like going to Rodeo Drive. It's fun. So if you come out here to LA, go to Rodeo Drive, even if you can't buy anything. They do have guests there, but that guest there is not the same guest that you find um regular in regular areas. It's more expensive, okay, because it's on Rodeo Drive and stuff. And then you can go inside of um let's see, they got Michael Kors down there, I think. Yeah, they do, I think. Um because Michael Kors got purses where you can afford, and they got some that's gonna be just ridiculously priced. Okay. Um and I can't remember the other stores. I just remember the like Versace, places like that, Philip Klein, um, Tom Ford, places like that. I remember all those stores. I think they do got a Michael Kors there though. I'm not sure, and the Coach and all that. I think those stores are there. I can't remember because I haven't been since 2021. I'm gonna actually go back down to Rodeo Drive soon so I can do a video from there and show you guys and stuff and everything. But like I said, when I first came out here, man, I knew that this was home. You know what I'm saying? The people were nice to us. It was easy to obtain things here. Nobody was fucking messing with you in your business. You know what I'm saying? People mind their damn business and shit. Um, it was just totally different. I'm used to it now, but it was just totally different. I laughed my ass off when I first walked down Hollywood, North Hollywood, where the Hollywood Walk of Fame is at, because a lot of women were walking past me looking just like they be looking on TV with the really huge breasts and their big ass lips and just be looking tripped out. Okay. Shit, even the men. And man, I laughed so hard. I'm used to it now, but when I first moved here, my ass was cracking up. And then people were asking us where I was from and things like that. It was funny. They can tell that I wasn't from here and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a trip, and I like being in LA, certain parts of LA, because the black people in that area was more genuine, all right, than the black people in the other areas. Okay, so yeah, just like I like going to Paris. I don't go to Paris too much now because it's a little different. But the black people in Paris are different than the black people where I live at. They more down to earth in Paris. Okay, let's keep it real. All right. So that's why I used to always go to Paris when I um before CV19 was out. Just put it like that and stuff. But yeah, I love it here. I really do. I'm not gonna stay here forever unless I meet somebody out here, something, a dude or something. But I love it here, and this is the best place I ever lived. You know what I'm saying? It really is. The only thing that I have to say about Cali is that the homes are too much. The rent is too much, and they do have a lot of damn smog. But where I live at, you don't really see all of that. You know what I'm saying? It depends on where you live at. Like if you live in Santa Clarita, up in Stevenson Ranch area, you don't even see no smog. The sky is just as blue. It's beautiful in that area too. It really is. At least it was. I mean, it still is because I've been out there. I went out there last year. I went out to Valencia and all those areas, so it's still nice out there and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. But overall, like we was just saying though, you make life like you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And time is too short to be spending it mad every day, beefing with people, making enemies and things like that. You need real friends out here. You know what I'm saying? Friends who you don't have to pay or do things for them, because those are not real friends. You know what I'm saying? If you got to give people money and to like you, to date you, to be your friends, those are not real friends, because when that money run out, they're gonna be gone. A lot of rappers see that. You know what I'm saying? When they was rich and shit, they had all the friends and everything. As soon as they lose their money or lose their success or fame, those damn people be gone. Okay? That's because they never was your real friend in the first place. They were only around you because of what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know. So you got to be genuine out here. You got to choose people, you know, um, that will be genuine with you. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you need to be the same way, you know? Because again, time is too short to be wasting it on foolishness and on foolish people, and to be beefing on YouTube every single minute of the day and doing weird shit on YouTube. You can't tell me people who do these type of things, they're happy. I don't believe they're happy, because happy people don't sit around here causing problems for other people all day. All right? And that's just what it is. And I really did enjoy, talking to you guys. We went over the two cases the two, not cases, but the two news stories that I wanted to tell you guys about earlier today, for Fuckery Friday. And again, Sean Combs, could be possibly facing criminal investigation by the feds. All right. Now, this is allegedly, but it comes from a reputable news source. So I'm thinking that he possibly could be for real, for real. And then we talked about the man beating his girlfriend. Did I talk about that? Oh shit, because I don't even remember. I did, because I read the article, right? Because I was half asleep then. So he did beat. What did I say about that article though? Let me see. Because my ass was a half asleep when I first started this live. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't even feel like doing it. Let's see. Let me make sure I covered that story all the way, because this is weird. Let's see. The Toddler. Yeah, I did. I said that he let me just make sure. The little boy is on my thumbnail. Okay, I'm not getting up showing that. Yeah, because I told you he had beat her. I mean, beat the little child like that, right? And then I just told you his charges and things like that. Yeah, because I said that the little boy had bruising to his head and multiple brain bleeds, believed to be caused by non-accidental trauma. Because I said that he probably shook the little baby like that. Yeah, okay. So I did talk about that. I had to make sure because I was half asleep. So we talked about that, and the little boy passed on. That's right, because I said my condolences to the mom, and we were saying that the mom should be charged too for hooking up with this dude, knowing that he was abusing the kid before. So that's what we said. So we covered that and everything, and then we just was basically not chitting chat, but we was chit chatting about different things, about money, people being rich, poor, and things like that, and just being more positive and letting beefs end and things like that. That's what we was talking about in this entire 2.5 hour live. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this conversation, because it was very, very nice. It is almost 3 a.m. Y'all know good and damn well I'm finna go ahead and take a shower and get ready to go to bed. Y'all always have me up on this computer long. And I'll be back on Monday. However, I will be in DJ Q's live and other people lives, checking them out and stuff this weekend and stuff. But I won't be back until Monday. Hopefully, when I come back, Dodo Bird will stop talking about Shay's Tube. But I'm not replying back to him anyway. But I'm just saying, hopefully he would have moved on and left this stuff back where it needs to be at, you know, and be done with it. So let's just hope that he, you know, gets over whatever he needs to get over. You know what I'm saying? Because we are too damn old. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Too damn old. Other than that, let me go ahead and do roll call, y'all, and I'll finish talking to y'all about more shit later on when I come back. All right. So we got Carl is here. Thank you so much. Jermaine, I bet you sleep. Bronze Flat Power Guy, thank you so much. And Jermaine, I'm gonna hit you up anyway. Tierra, I know you fell asleep. Thank you so much, hon. Let's see. Y'all can't hang. Y'all old asses can't hang with the Shakester. Shakester can stay up all night long and still function. All right, but I'm not. All right. So anyway, don't forget to hold on, y'all. Let me get this off of here. Where's this at? Tierra. Let me see what Tierra thing is at. Hold on, y'all. Here it is right here. Okay, so anyway, let's go over into banners. No, brand. So don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching all my videos and shit. My counts are going up. Also, welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you so much for joining Shay's family. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hey, y'all, when you're in the house, you can talk loud as you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all this space, your room, you can close the door. Upstairs, downstairs, you don't have to worry about all this shit talking low and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I appreciate all of you guys for subscribing to my channel and everything. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one. I appreciate all of you guys. What was I getting ready to say? Check out my latest shorts, y'all. All right, check out my latest shorts. All right, go check those out. And what else? If you want to check me out on TikTok, you can do that at Shay's Tube. Okay, at Shay's Tube. And on Instagram, it's sexy ass Shay. All right. All of that is in my bio part about you area on my page. All right. All righty. All right. Let's get ready to get out of here, y'all. And I want you guys to have a very beautiful weekend. Be safe. Have some fun. Be positive. Take some time off of YouTube, but still support your favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. Okay. Also, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show additional support by doing a cash app to $Shades too. Again, thank you to Jermaine for what he did, and also thank you to Carlos here for earlier this week. I appreciate you all, so much. I really truly do. And Elisa, in case you're watching in the background, thank you, girl, for tuning in. I haven't seen you in a long time. And I'm glad everything is going good for you, girl. All right, in case you watch this video. Other than that, let me change this dang blind, this thing right here, and put this on here. Okay, guys, I'm going to put up a new shopping haul. It's going to be Dollar Tree too, but it's going to also be at Home Store and Hobby Lobby. So check out that haul either tomorrow, or either Sunday. All right. Other than that, y'all have a good night and happy and blessed Saturday. Okay. And good morning to you guys out there on the East Coast and on other coasts. All right. Peace out, y'all. I'm going to bed. This is Shades Tube. And don't forget, if y'all see any news, screenshot them, send them to me because that still applies. That part still applies. I don't give a shit about nothing else. But that weird shit, that still applies, okay? That's on everything. All right? Just because I'm saying no more beefing, it doesn't mean that I'm still not doing what I need to do. And don't forget that. Peace out. Let me take this shit down and put this cat up here. Let's see. Let's put this up because this is so funny. I need to take this shit off this computer. Let me do this. Here we go. There you. I just took that other bullshit down. All right. See y'all later and have a good weekend and be blessed.